It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. It's 5 to 7 in the morning. I'm heading to the train station where I'll then be going to Manchester. 31st of May. The sun is coming up. There you go. The sun is coming up over the roofs. It's more or less British summertime. I'm going to Manchester to meet the lovely Rob Derbyshire of Hop Scene. First day we're going to be walking around the pubs and the bars. The second day we're going to do the pubs and bars of Manchester. The first day, let me get off the road. Oh, it's okay. Let's get back on the road because it's this used to be the old town centre of Cadoxton years ago. There used to be bars, butchers, veg shops, banks, building societies, everything, you name it down there. All gone. All gone. All that's left is shuttered up old shops. But anyway, I'm nearly at, well, there's an old pub there. I used to drink in there years ago. It used to be called the Admiral. Anyway, I am going to go because I'm nearly at the train station. First day, Cloudwater, track, some great breweries, and then second day, the bars of Manchester. So, breweries, pubs and bars of Manchester. I'll see you in Manchester. Okay, we have landed in Manchester, Piccadilly. First time ever coming to Manchester. I'm really excited. Let's get off this train. Ah, right, so here we are. Manchester Piccadilly train station. We got one of these escalator type things to go down. I'm presuming the exit's this way. Lovely old station. Let's go and find Rob and let's go to Cloudwater Brewing Company. So I just spoke to a lovely lady who told me that there was actually a pub on the station. So just before we go to Cloudwater Brewing Company, I just want to show you this place. I've got no idea, you know, it looks a little bit like a Wetherspoons or something like that. But there's Manchester out the window. There's the trains down there. And then, yeah, it is a pub. Whether they've got much going on here, it looks pretty good, pretty tidy. It's all San Miguel and Beavertown, Amstel, Heineken and beer and Moretti, it looks like. So there we go, there we go, there we go. Let's go to Cloudwater. Here he is. Here's the Hop Scene. Just by here, look. He's walked past me. Oh. How you doing, Rob? You done me? Here we go, here we go. Yeah, shake the hand, shake the hand. I've been up, I did a quick little walk around the mill bar and kitchen, but we're going to Cloudwater. Yeah.
The city's that way.
Okay.
The industrial estate's this way. That's
right.
Where we're going.
So we're going that way. Let's go. So we have arrived into Cloudwater Brewing Company. They got a cold store over there, head office over there, and that's actually Track Brewing Company over there, which we're going to go to in a bit. You've got the brewery here, and here we have Rob and Paul. So we kind of have to go straight into the brewery here. Barrel storage, I'm sure we'll see all that in a moment, but hello Paul.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
Good.
Thanks for the invite, thanks for showing me around the brewery today.
Sure. Yeah.
2014 you got started here?
Yeah, we were working really at home, trying to build the plans in 2014, and then back end of the year we got the keys. So 7th of November 2014 we got the keys to the place, and just a little over 3 months later, Valentine's Day 2015, we brewed our first batch here. So
fantastic.
quick turnaround, and you know, everything Everything fit inside, which was a really good, really good achievement early on, and everything worked. So we just got cracking, really.
So when you first come through here, what was you faced with? What was you like? You had an empty warehouse.
Yeah. So this warehouse had been painted nice, glossy, shiny floor paint that you would literally break your neck if you walked on it when it was wet. So there wasn't even a single plug or a single tap in the entire warehouse. So
you had no water supply. You had to
literally start from scratch.
Fantastic.
So every single thing we had to build and add all of the logistical facilities, add all of the utility facilities in to make sure that we could go kind of end to end, bring grain in this end and goods out that side, and make sure that everything was going to work end to end.
Fantastic. So while we're on the subject of water, Manchester, I've just arrived. Soft or hard water?
You know, Manchester's water gets billed as kind of neutral, so it's definitely not the hardest and it's definitely not the softest. I think it's quite nice to drink. It's a little dry on the palate, and it really helps accentuate bitterness and hoppiness.
Well, that's perfect for this type of thing here, isn't it? Look at this.
This is fresh off the line, so get that down here in the hand.
Fantastic. Could you hold the bottom? There we go.
Teamwork.
There we go. Don't you have time to think? 4% ABV.
Yeah.
Driving beer, I call it. Not actually driving, but fantastic. And whilst we got the cans in the hand, 440 milliliter.
Yeah.
You're the 440 milliliter man of the UK, aren't you? Because if you think about it, you went straight into canning. You knew what you wanted to do, didn't you? You had this plan and you went with it, and it was so unusual at the time to see 440 milliliter cans, because we used to 330s, weren't we, Rob? And
yeah. I guess it was what we were doing in America.
Yeah.
So our big decision, so for a very short period of time, we had a Maheen bottler.
Okay.
We did 6 bottles at a time, and we would fill 330 ml bottles. We had an absolute shit show back end of summer 2015, where the local supplier in the UK ran out of that specific bottle design. Yep. Every bottle design's got different dimensions from top to bottom. So we then contacted the manufacturer, and they said, no, the plant's shut for the summer.
Okay.
We're refurbing machines. So chaos. We had all this beer backing up in tank. We eventually found a second manufacturer of exactly the same dimension glass in Germany. Managed to get all the beer out of tank about a month late by that point, but thank God it got packaged, and that really burnt our love for bottles. I mean, we thought bottles were pretty good. They looked very classy. I think they still feel great in your hand. They feel great on your lip, but it really put us off continuing with such a sort of vulnerable package format. So we had a quality standard that we were able to hit in those bottles with that particular machine, and all we wanted to do was replicate that quality standard in cans.
Right.
And now in order to protect our beer when we package it, we've basically got to keep oxygen away from it.
Yeah.
And so our biggest goal when we were moving towards a canning line was, how do we move towards a line that doesn't allow more oxygen to contact the beer? And we did our research, we tracked down all of the numbers that folk were seeing in other breweries here and abroad, and we basically decided that the canning lines that were around at the time that we could afford, that were about the right sort of shape and size for us, didn't quite cut it on a 330 can.
Yeah.
So we said, you know what, if we add a third more beer, that takes the oxygen exposure down by that proportionate amount.
Right.
So that's basically why we moved to 440s, was it allowed us to maintain the same oxygen contact, which was very low.
Yeah.
And so we just had to use more beer in a vessel in order to do that. And it was really that simple. Now, you're right to say no one else was packaging into that package format. You know, we had to really convince people to space their shelves out a little bit more in the shops and whatnot.
Yeah.
But, you know, eventually it's become the norm. And one of the things that we loved about it, you pour this out, it's 2/3 measure of beer.
Yeah.
Very, very lovely format for everything from your pale ales, even up to your strong stuff. A 2/3 is a pretty polite measure.
Absolutely iconic. Absolutely iconic. And what a lovely drinking Citra, Simcoe and Mosaic. Perfect, 4% ABV, fantastic. So walking into the brewery, I'm going to talk as if I've never been to a brewery before, just for my viewers who may not know what a brewery looks like in the inside. What do we have here?
Yeah, so both of these vessels here are holding our filtered water. So even though the water in Manchester is really good, it does come from two different suppliers, basically Pennines or Lakes. And when it switches, the profile changes, and that can be a bit upsetting. And early years, we definitely got some surprises with that water profile switch. Also because we make one of the widest varieties of styles in craft beer in the UK, and we always have done. In our first year, we made 50 different styles of beer. So we still do that today. So we make everything from lagers, where we try and replicate a kind of Germanic profile, all the way through to obviously very hoppy modern beer and really big stouts. So we like to be able to change the water profile, and using a reverse osmosis system, taking all the minerality out of the water and then building it back up custom per brew. That just gives us all the options. That
is just a fantastic way. So the moment you come into the brewery, the first thing we're thinking about is water, and I think that's very, very important with beer. Very important.
And this is really where the brewing process starts. So this is our grist case. We load grain into it on a daily and often twice or 3 times daily basis. So here's where you're making just about all of the important decisions that set the potential for what the beer is going to be. So the amount of grain that we add is anywhere from down to 300 kilos. That's going to be for a really low ABV beer, all the way to as full as this thing gets, which is nearly a ton. And so basically that's the amount of fermentation potential that we've got in the batch. So the amount of grain that you use pretty much correlates with how much the ABV that you're shooting for. And then obviously you're making lots of other decisions too. You're making decisions about the type of base malt. And some base malt's got loads of flavour, and you want that in your lagers. We like base malt with a decent amount of flavour. If we're making a pale ale and we really want the hops to shine, then we want a base malt that's a bit more reserved in its presentation. And then you're adding malt that's been roasted, speciality malts. You might use smoke malts, all manner of different things. Still, upwards, in our average beer, upwards of 60 to 70% of every single style is going to be base malt. And so it's really as little as that final 30% for a stout, or maybe that final 5% for a speciality beer with a bit of colour to it that makes the difference. So base malt's doing all the heavy lifting, but this is, without getting this bit right, nothing that we do afterwards makes sense, really. So
it's like a giant kind of cake mixing, if you like, porridge mixing, or
So you set out all your ingredients in the grist case here, and then that gets pulled up into our mash tun.
So here's the mash tun. Mash tuns.
So middle vessel here is the mash tun, and that's where we're cooking the grain. I say cooking, it's really just a warm process. So we're going to typically be, let's say, around about 65 degrees. It's a good temperature for folk to think about when it comes to creating a nice fermentable wort. So wort is the liquid that we produce when we steep the malted grain in our brewing water. We call that liquor, brewing liquor, and we produce wort in that mash tun. But of course, by the end of that process, you've got typically grain that needs filtering out. It's kind of done its job. It's lost all of its, let its colour out into the water. It's let all of its sweetness out into the water.
And that all comes through. I love these little. That all comes. You can see the colour of the beer through this little viewing vessel here.
Exactly. So there's plenty of opportunities like that. So the mash tun does the conversion work. So when we buy malted grain, it's basically been partially germinated. So just about when that little barley seed puts its first shoot up, the maltsters will warm it up, cut it off. But what they've done is they've unlocked its own natural process of converting the starch, which is in the center of the seed, to sugar.
Right.
And really, as brewers, all we want is to pull all the sugar out of each grain seed that we use. And that's what that 65-degree stand does in the mash tun. Now we've got a steam jacket on there, so we can do lots of different temperatures and affect what our work composition is because of all those different mash functions that we can apply, all the way down to protein rests and obviously graining out. We can mash really high temperature if we want the wort to be less fermentable, etc. This vessel on the left-hand side with the mucky yellow skin underneath.
Oh
it,
yeah, that's
the lauter tun, and that's basically for removing all of that spent grain.
Right.
And then the last vessel over here is hell whirlpool, and that's where we boil the wort and we make sure that the wort is sterile.
And that's it over there, boiling away over there, is it?
Right. Make sure that the wort's nice and sterile. Some of the protein drops out. We're going to add, if we're using any kind of bittering charge, we add it in there. We generally cool the wort down and then add a whirlpool addition, so that's lovely aromatics from hops, hop side. And as you can well imagine, using hops then, that's then got to cool down, go through fermentation, go through cold crashing, and then be packaged. The flavour that's retained is different to the flavour when you use hops last minute. Right. So you know, it's a smoother, more rounded, often sometimes biotransformed, but it's a kind of base of hop flavour that you build up from the whirlpool there. Fantastic. And then, you know, really our next job then is to make sure that that nice, clean, sterile to spec wort gets put into a shiny clean tank in the cellar, and we feed it our yeast
and here are the tanks here. Can I ask you a question about lagering? Do you do, I'm presuming you produce a few lagers, so they go in one of these horizontal laying down, vertical vertical fermenters, because only because I went to Czech Republic a couple of years ago and everything was kind of laying down, and I just wondered, in the future, with lager being so prominent, would there be like for you to put in some horizontal fermenters just for lagering, or is the market not quite there yet for lager?
We would love to do that. We've spoken about it many times over the years.
Yeah.
We take our lagering processes pretty seriously. We've done lagers that have had really, really long maturation times. So lagering is to store. So typically, the way that we explain it to folk is your good craft lager might have been lagering for 20 to 30 days, sometimes even longer. Yeah. When you buy a supermarket lager that's potentially on the macro end of the spectrum, some of that stuff gets knocked out in 3 or 4 days.
Pretending to be Spanish.
Well, yeah, there's a fair bit of that on the market, isn't it? So look, you're right to say that with lager being a bottom fermenting yeast, you put a lager yeast in these tanks where you've got the cones, and the surface area of that yeast bed is reduced. Now that's why you use a horizontal lagering tank, is because any of that still viable lager yeast that's in the vessel with what is then slowly becoming more and more polished beer, you're allowing a longer contact time and a greater surface area. Right, okay. So the lagering process is basically a really slow tail end of fermentation. And that lager, most good lager yeasts are very good at like cleaning the beer up. Right. So there's lots of different byproducts of fermentation that are created early on. And the longer you leave viable, healthy yeast in contact with what's then becoming a more difficult environment, especially with lager yeast, the more that lager gets cleaned up and it gets refined, and it becomes really more and more free of very, very minor off flavors, but off flavors that make a big difference to drinkability. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. In the future, we'd love to see an opportunity to develop our lager program. You know, put some horizontals in. In the UK market, there just isn't the same passion.
It's tough, isn't it?
For that kind of quality difference. So and we would love to see that get celebrated and kind of elevated.
It's trying to explain to the customer that you're paying a bit more for your lager, but it's so much better, the lager quality.
You know what we've got right now is we've got tens of breweries that are absolutely bloody excellent at producing really high quality lager. So I think that time will come.
Yeah, I think so.
I think all the foundational work is being done right now, and I'd like to think that in the coming years, you know, the customer will be banging on the door saying, "Hey,
great lager,
go that extra mile."
Yeah. Well, fun fact: I've never tried a Cloudwater lager. Oh, lots of IPAs and stuff. Even the non-alcoholic stuff at Christmas time you sent me. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, great.
Absolutely great stuff. That was really good. But yeah, not tried a Cloudwater lager as of yet. As of yet.
You might get a chance today.
Yeah, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. Okay, so oh, you got some barrel aging going on?
Well, yeah, we typically bring barrels in for servicing. So most of the aging happens next door.
Right.
So what we can go and look at now. When we first started off, we had 8 vessels in the cellar, and now we've got 18.
Right. Wow.
So there's a lot more options.
Yeah. Lots of look at all the fermenters down there.
So that was our first fermenter alley. And 8 tanks to start off with.
I love doing a review on a fermenter alley. Set up a camera and drink a beer in between it all, surrounded by great beer.
We were given advice by tens upon tens of established breweries. The lovely people that we had in our crew when we first opened up, they knew all manner of different people in the industry, and so we got given loads of advice, and the advice was consistently, you have to build a little bit more space than you're initially going to need, because you definitely will want to grow your cellar, and you'll want space to do that without having to move your premises. And I'm really, really happy that we took that advice on. We made ourselves enough space to grow the cellar a little bit bigger. If anybody at home is watching this and thinking, God, what does this all mean? Look at all these tanks. Does that mean that Cloudwater is massive? If you know good friends of ours, Colonel, down in London, we've never produced more beer than them any year that we've been going.
Really?
So we're that size brewery.
Right. Yeah.
So that's you know, it looks big and impressive, especially when you're walking into a little beer factory for the first time, but that kind of contextualizes what sort of size of brewery we are.
I think it's a wonderful size. Really, really wonderful size, because you've got that kind of like, you can scale up, you can scale down, you've got the room. There's still room here, isn't it? So if you wanted to kind of like move a little bit more, but really fantastic.
So now we've got a packaging line in here. A cask canning line. So I've literally just stopped running it. We are drinking these cans fresh off the line.
It is lovely,
and this just allows us to obviously empty our vessels from the cellar there, the black beer tanks, and get the beer into package just to our specification. We much prefer doing that than outsourcing that operation, because then we're in complete control, and all of our quality standards still bear impact on all of our decisions all the way right through till the end.
So
I'm going to turn that music down.
Oh, there we go, perfect. So whenever you're buying your Cloudwater cans, this is where it all comes from. Fantastic, perfect, great. Beer fridge, or you got a load of beer in there, or what's it, hops, or?
Now it's just a warm cupboard for maturation, so we get to see how the cans work out in ambient storage.
Fantastic, fantastic, wonderful. I'm just going to move just a little bit this way, unless, which way will we go in?
I think we'll probably jump to the next building.
Okay.
And go from there.
And I'll talk to you along the way if that's okay. So typically on a Friday afternoon here, so you've been bashing it out all week brewing beer. And what happens on a Friday afternoon at Cloudwater? Do you get all the boys together and do you have a little drink, or?
There's almost always a gathering of the crew next door. You know, obviously we've got lots of. The brewery's moved on a little bit. Right when we first started, Simon, the crew was very young.
Yeah.
And everyone loved hanging out together every Friday night.
Of course.
And now, you know, we're in a wonderful position where most of our crew have young families.
Yeah, yeah.
And, you know, they make their way into their family lives. And I actually really, you know, part of me's sad that we don't all just get together every single Friday and chug a load of dipper. But actually, we had those days and they were really fun.
They were, yeah.
And now we've got a different, you know, we've got a more mature workforce, and that is a really, really wonderful thing.
It is wonderful. One more question, if I may. There's quite a few breweries around here.
Yeah.
So my follow-on question is, do you meet other breweries on a Friday afternoon or a Saturday and have a few beers with them, or
a bunch of our crew will do the rounds on a semi-regular basis. That's one of the things that I think we take a lot of pride in. We love to get out of the house. We love to go and meet friends of ours elsewhere in the industry. You'll regularly find staff of ours at Track or at Balance or at Sureshot.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's just, you know, that's because we love beer.
The brewing industry is a wonderful thing, isn't it? It is a wonderful thing. I went to Poland a few years ago, and all secrets were kind of shared. You know, it was kind of, and they were all friends, and it's just, wherever you go in the brewing industry, it's just different to the food industry, is it?
Oh, big time, yeah.
Yeah. So barrel aging.
We're just walking into the ground floor here of Unit 9, and this is where the majority of our barrels are kept. There's got all sorts of different beers going on in them.
Yeah.
So lots of different types of projects being worked on here.
Yeah.
Really exciting stuff.
Let's have a look at
3 large fooders in the back there.
Yeah. Oh, look at this over here.
So we make a lot of different types of beer. We make spontaneous beer, so similar to what the Belgians would call lambic, and then becomes Gers.
Yeah.
We don't use that terminology because that's really should be protected for those folk with that condition.
Yeah.
We make spontaneous fermented beer, so we have a couple of cool ships that we use most years. Of course, we also just brew strong beer, ferment that out next door, and then add, use the barrels for like secondary re-fermentation. So we've got everything here from spirit barrels to white wine barrels, red wine barrels, and they all have a different character.
Fantastic. So when they talk about it, I went to Brussels a few years ago as part of a blogging thing, and so their fooders, they would generally, sometimes they put their beer in there and they've been there for years, type of thing. Is that what's going on here then? What's the typical?
So typically beer is going to be in a barrel anything from as short as 4 or 5 months. If it's a brand new fresh spirit barrel and we're putting an imperial stout in it and we think it tastes great after 4 or 5 months, we might take some of it out then. We might also leave beer in a barrel for 2, 3, 4 years. So it really depends on what we're trying to achieve. What the wonderful thing about running a barrel program is you've got lots of options.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you can pull a nail out of the barrel, take a sample, see how it's working out. You can obviously run all of your lab reports on it too. And see what the specs are looking like, and then plenty of sensory analysis and making decisions on, you know, how the beer is working, whether it's heading in the direction you want it to. And sometimes we find that even though we have a plan and we think we know the character of the barrels really well, and we think we know the character of the cultures that we're pitching into the barrels, sometimes they just head in their own direction, and the best thing that we can do is kind of get to know what's there.
And that's a wonderful thing in itself, isn't it? Because you get a little surprise then, don't you? Like,
exactly. So I think it's really good to have a very open mind. Blending's a really important part of making barrel-aged beer. So even though we might fill 10 different barrels with exactly the same spec wort or beer to begin with, you get 10 different completely different expressions. And to be able to then put that together as a blend and say, hey, this combination of these different barrels is exactly what's right for us. Brian does a lot of that work for us. He's absolutely incredible, and it's a real pleasure putting those blends together, because small changes can make really, really big impacts to that final product. Oh, fantastic. Oh, wonderful. I did a bit of blending in the Dr. Van der Coroner in Belgium. Have you been underneath the... No, I haven't, but I absolutely love the beers.
Really good beer. Really good beer. That was blended beer. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Paul.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for having us. We're going to go around the whole of Manchester, so carry on watching the video. Where do you suggest we go next, Paul?
Upstairs.
Yeah.
Should we go and have a little walk? Come on, let's go. Let's let's have a walk. I thought that was the end. Sorry, guys. In terms of the tour, I meant. I thought. So here we go. Then we got some Steelfish Brewing. Are this American?
No, these are very local.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. I've not heard of
My
them.
mate Simon. It's nice to see his beer in it.
Yeah, Blackjack.
The Manchester Brewery.
Company.
Yeah, so we sometimes keep a couple of different guest beers on.
Yeah.
It's always nice. We're part of a community, so it's nice to celebrate that. And then, of course, we keep very high quality cellar downstairs.
Yeah.
Really good quality dispense equipment up here, so we try and pour our beer the best possible condition we can. Yeah, so this is our latest and greatest, and the cool thing about having a tap room right next door to the brewery is the guys can keep working on whatever they need to work on, Monday to Friday. We run shifts next door, and then we get to bring kegs through here, snap them on, they're as fresh as it gets.
Oh yeah.
And we love to come, the production team and us in management and whatnot, we love to come here and check the beer out and see what the fruits of our labour is.
And I bet that's one still to this day, after doing it for so many years, I bet it's still a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what? We've brewed a great beer this week. We've put the recipe together. It's now finished fermenting. Let's go and try it. Yeah. And again, I bet you get some great surprises there, where you thought this is what I wanted it to be. Maybe it's slightly different, but yeah, this is where it all kind of happens. Yeah, totally. So you can probably do all your brewery tastings here before the beer leaves the. It all happens here.
On Friday afternoon, if we get the chance, we'll sit down and open up all of the cans that we just packaged from that last week.
Yeah.
Analyse them, make sure that they're coming out the way that we want them to.
Fantastic. And do you do a bit of food as well, or like the bar snacks?
We have traders that come in now, which is really helpful. I think it's very sad to not have a food offering.
Oh yeah.
So if you can do that, we're not. The landlord's very stiff, so the landlord still prohibits food on site.
Right. Okay.
But we kind of just fly a little bit under the radar.
Absolutely.
They don't visit on Saturdays.
No, absolutely. And I can see this is your guest. So you got a double IPA up there from New Zealand. Yeah. I really thoroughly enjoyed your version series. I think it went up to. I added up to 13, and it was absolutely fantastic. Do you have plans, or have you released another version series of beers?
Yeah, so we've had 14 out, which was another half collaboration, 15 with Uchu, 16 with the Veil. Really looking forward to working on some new iterations.
Yeah.
I think the really important part of that V series is kind of giving us an opportunity to try lots of new things out. Yeah. When we first started brewing double IPAs, we knew that we had a lot of work to do to figure out what that style was, what it could do, what it was about. And I think with bringing the V series back, it allows us to hold our hands up and say, look, there's a lot that we're still working on.
Yeah.
There's loads of new yeasts, new hops, new types of hop product. Expectations in the consumer base are continuing to sort of shift. People have loads of different nuanced opinions now about double IPAs.
Yep.
We're here with Rob. Rob will remember the days when double IPAs were really one type of flavour.
I was just gonna get, if you could just go over. I was gonna get you on this actually and talk to you, Rob, about this very subject, because you were a big fan of the double IPA series or the V series.
Pre that, double IPA was almost hoppy barley wine-esque.
Yeah. Yes.
Lovely, delicious, very malt forward, very bitter, very classic. And I think now you talk to your average hoppy beer drinker, and they've got loads of opinions about what type of double IPA they like.
Yeah.
And that for me just shows the progress that's been made. We've gone beyond, do you binary like or not like that style, that strength, to now people have got loads of specific and nuanced tastes within them.
Yeah, and I think for me, before before the V series, it would be I popped on Waitrose and buy like a Sierra Nevada Torpedo. That was my idea of a double IPA. Yeah. You guys come in with the V series, and then all of a sudden there's now lots and lots of double IPA in the UK.
Absolutely. And the second V2 debuted at our event that we did at Northern Monk. Paul brought a keg of it on the train with you. Did you?
The Hopulus Lupulus. Yeah.
Went on to become Hop City.
Hop City. Yeah. Fantastic. Wonderful. We're going to drink some of your beer here today. We're going to do some reviews if we possibly can. I mean, I nearly didn't come up into the tap room. Is there anywhere else for us to see in the brewery? Or?
Yeah, I guess we could. Well, the other warehouse is just a storage facility.
So okay.
I think you've seen all the action.
Well, this is the main action now, isn't it? This is. Paul, thank you so very much for walking us round. I'm really excited. This is my first time in Manchester. Never been to Manchester. Been everywhere else bar Manchester for some reason. So I'm dead excited to see some of them. Can you suggest a couple of nice pubs for us to go to tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely. So when we finish working in beer at the end of a week, we usually just want very lovely, relaxing places to go and drink. One of my favourite places to go and drink is City Arms. It's a classic boozer, really great selection of beer. There's almost always a cracking Red Willow, Neptune. You might find a keg of ours occasionally. But it's a really lovely environment. It's been there for a long time, and you can kind of feel that presence. I also really love Britain's Protection, one of the biggest whiskey selections in the city. So if you're fancying a dram to go with a pint, that's also great.
Oh, we'll get there.
The team at Cafe Beermoth are one of my favourite teams in the city.
Okay.
They just always make folk feel very welcomed and relaxed, and they've got a wonderful selection of beer. So honestly, between them and tens upon tens of our other favourite bars in the city centre, you're going to be sport for choice.
Oh, it's going to be a good day tomorrow then.
Totally.
Thank you very much, Paul, for having us, and make sure to try some Cloudwater beer. It's absolutely fantastic. Cheers, everybody. All right, Rob, that was nice of Paul.
It was very nice, wasn't it?
Very nice of Paul. First real sit down at a bench beer in Manchester.
Already had a can, but
What are we drinking from Cloudwater?
So this is a brand new release 2 days ago. It's called Splash. It's pale ale, 5% ABV. Let's dive in.
Looks good. Lovely head, lovely conditioning, aroma. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. A little bit of melon.
Yeah. Kind of a lovely, kind of vibrant citrus.
Yeah. Am I picking up maybe a bit of Pilsner malt or something in there?
Yeah, it does have. I think it's. Yeah, I'm hoping for a really kind of sluggable first one.
Yeah, cheers.
So yeah, let's dive in.
Let's wash away that train journey. 5 hours on the train.
Oh, it's lovely. Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's really nice.
They really, lemon and lime for me.
Lemon and lime, bit of melon.
Absolutely.
Really clean and crisp.
I can never remember which melon's which. The yellow one. You know, the big yellow one, like a bowl.
Yeah. Or the green one. Yeah.
There's a little cracked one.
Yeah.
It's the big yellow one.
It's the big yellow one.
Yeah, I never remember. Cantaloupe. That's probably it, isn't it?
Probably. But they make some cracking beers, don't they?
But it's got that kind of. It's not bitter, but it's got there's something there in there. It is actually the back end. It's a little bit dry and a little bit bitter.
It is nice and dry. I love a dry beer these days.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but crisp and dry, refreshing. It looks like the sun's going to come out. We've got the barrel aging behind us, which you've probably just seen. I'm going to stitch a load of these videos together. They won't be individual beer reviews.
No.
Kind of one big Manchester video. I mean, quick score. This is probably an 8 for me. 8 out of 10.
Well, I'll leave you to the ratings.
Okay.
Well, there'll be plenty more. First of many.
First of many. Yeah, I mean, Trek's over there. It's unbelievable.
We'll be there in a bit.
Yeah. Cheers, everyone. Okay, next beer, Rob. Piccadilly Pilsner. Decent looking Pilsner.
Absolutely pin bright.
It is pin bright, isn't it? What's your, are you a lager fan? I never really asked you, really.
See, I prefer Hellers to a Pils.
Yeah,
but I'll be curious about this. I like a soft Hellers. Pils are usually a bit more bite to them.
I know. I think if it was burning hot sunshine now, this would be perfect, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's aroma.
spot on.
Oh,
That's what you're expecting
yeah, yeah. You get the kind of estery that's like lager yeast.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
I can never quite describe it.
No,
though.
me
It's
neither.
such a difficult. You know it's there.
It's
you
not.
know
It's
it's a
not
lager.
quite sulky.
No.
It's eggy.
No. But it's,
But there's a softness to it. It's like gingerbread,
something like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but then lots of
Unique to lagers.
lots
Get
of
that
soft citrus.
soft malt as well, like a wafer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice cream wafer.
Ice cream wafer. Yeah. Right.
Herbaceous grasses.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Let's
That's,
dive in.
yeah. Cheers, Rob. Oh, that is spot on. Fantastic.
You drink a lot more lager than me, but yeah.
It's a Cloudwater Pilsner. I mean, it's bound to be fantastic, isn't it? That is really good.
But you often
really
think
impressed by
brewers
that.
of this ilk, who's not mono hoppy brew, would be maybe look what I'm going to make something that is so kind of precisely well made as that, because it is. It's really neat. Get a bunch of like high quality German pilsners and Czech pilsners. I think that'll stand up.
This is brilliant. This is quite brilliant Pilsner.
And the sun's just come out. Perfect.
If I hold
Glowing
it here,
in the
it's
glowing
glowing in the sunshine. Oh, crisp, dry, refreshing, lager estery, Pilsner malt.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful. Nice bitterness, biting bitterness on the back end.
That once again, that kind of sweet red brioche kind of like style thing. That's beautiful.
Oh, I could drink a gallon of that. A gallon of that. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Lovely.
Okay, Rob, what's next, mate?
So it's an IPA, another new release here at Cloudwater called Setum Boucon,
Setum Boucon.
which is a collab with a French brewery called Prism. And I figured out it translates at it's a racket.
It's a racket.
Yeah, 7% ABV. I mean, it's
7, is it?
so and
Well, once in Manchester.
exactly.
Once in Manchester.
But I mean, it's what you expect. Mega hazy.
I'm just loving. Do you know when you? I love that little rock. I've
Yeah.
always that little bit of carbonation.
We work on me and a bunch of others work on this principle of haze for days, murky for months, and unclear for years.
Yeah.
I'm going to go up top end of murky for months.
Murky.
Not completely. It's not like chicken gravy.
Yeah.
But it's heading in that direction. But kind of like a pale golden yellow.
Yeah. I mean, drinking it at the brewery as well. This is going to be sensational. 7% ABV. Ah, just brilliant, isn't it?
The thing that hits me straight away is do you remember sherbet fountains?
Yeah.
Like you get a little
I
bit
know.
of licorice in a thing.
Yeah.
It was when because I didn't like the licorice bit, but it left a licorice taint to the sherbet, and it always reminds me of that. I don't know what it is.
Right.
I don't know what the hop is,
Ah,
but it's
something like estery again, slightly estery again.
yeah, it's got a slightly petrol-y
Yeah,
nose.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
in a bad way.
No,
I find
no.
certain hops
No.
like Rakow and sometimes Nelson get a bit bacony. This is on the bacon petrol kind of. I wish I had the words.
Yeah.
Which are more eloquent, but I
Yeah.
just get kind of. That was my phone.
Oh, was it?
It was the kind of forecourt of a petrol station. Flowers and petrol.
Beautiful. Yeah.
But grapefruit and pineapple big time as well.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
what we
massive.
should say about it,
Yeah.
not me just banging on about fucking
Yeah.
petrol. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, Rob. Oh,
Oh.
that's delightful. That is delightful, isn't it? Oh, it's just super. It's just. I don't want to use the word slick because slick for me is.
But it's full, soft.
I associate
quite
slick with
unctuous in a lot of
lactose,
ways.
and it hasn't got
Yeah.
lactose. It's
No,
not,
it's got a lovely amount of body.
Yeah. This is all oats in there. Oats and it's like wafer flavours, and then we roll into the hops. It's
Yep. Pineapple. But once again, it's savoury.
Pineapple and savoury.
It's a savoury
Yeah.
thing. It's hard to put your finger on. I often start pulling out ideas from your spice rack really.
Yeah.
But I can never put my finger on it. A lot of people say quite dank.
I quite like what you usually use a lot of like a white pepper type of. It could definitely works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
In this beer, and I just want to talk because we off camera we've talked about a number of things today, and we've talked about supermarket beer. There is a difference when you hear me saying and Rob saying pineapple here, maybe a touch of mango here. It's so much. It's in a different sentence to supermarket pineapple and mango, isn't it? This is of a different quality.
Yeah, and this is part of a. It's kind of. It's not a strict range, but I think it's how Cloudwater classify certain of their beers. This is on the menu. It's in the area that's called amped up, and this is you take a supermarket beer, and it's the amped up version of that. It's got a lot more going on, a lot more body, a lot more flavour, just a lot more than what you would get.
Oh, it's beautiful. Really, really, really good beer. Really good beer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Okay, we are on the Once Upon a Time Stout. Look at this, looks fantastic.
7%?
7% ABV, jet black, beer in the glass, rocking it back and forth. Doesn't that look delicious?
Between the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Paul was saying earlier, I think it's the first of a series that they're going to be doing. They're going to do collaborations with a load of other breweries.
Right.
A load of local breweries, I think you were saying.
Okay.
This is the first one, so this is theirs. This one, then they're going to do more. Should be collabs with other Manchester breweries.
That's just brilliant. And you might see, these are not peanuts.
It's not marijuana either. The cachet of weed that we're sampling.
We've been brought over. We've been doing like a hop smelling.
Yeah.
So Paul's around the corner from Cloudwater
With the rest of the team.
With the rest of the team doing hop smelling, and we've been invited to get involved as well. And we got one right, didn't we? We got number 3
well,
right.
I think we were nobody can be wrong in this game.
Yeah, but we kind of like being there around the corner.
Yeah.
We managed to get number 3 right. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're basically what you're doing. You're kind of rubbing the hops together like this,
Having a little sniff.
rubbing them on, and chucking it everywhere. But no, so it's Ruaka.
This is, so we've done Motorway and we've done Nelson Salvin. So they're doing hop selection, so you'll get salt from same grower, different batches. So therefore these guys can kind of rub them and have a sniff and think, I like that one, and we'll buy hundreds and hundreds of pounds of it. That's what and this is all you've got to go on. But I guess it's that experience of smelling those hops.
Yeah.
Over years and years and years that you go, I like that one.
I like that one. Or I like that one.
I'll spend thousands of pounds on that.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to a beer that's got very little hops in it, I'd imagine.
That's a stout. This is looking delicious.
That smells great.
It's like milky. It's like milk stout aroma to it.
It does have a bit of that, yeah.
American breakfast stout, you know that?
Yeah. Kind of it's got a bit of Ovaltine going on. It's
bit of Ovaltine, bit of vinous, like bit of dark fruit going on.
Yeah. I was going like posh cola. Do you know cola that you pay like £3 a bottle for?
Yeah, I know.
A little,
like
it's got a bit of that. It's got cola nut. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, posh cola. Yeah.
But breakfast cereal with warm gold top milk.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, definitely. Cheers, Rob.
A bit of licorice as well. For its ABV, it's got a lot of
stuff going on. 7%. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
And quite dry and burnt as well. Coconut, yes, absolutely.
Coconut.
It's not got any of. I don't think it's got much of what you normally say.
Yeah, the coffee chocolate.
Back end, that kind of.
Nice bitterness.
The retro nasal experience. You know when it kind of wafts around.
Yeah.
Filter coffee.
Definitely. Bit of filter coffee going on.
Black coffee. But that comes at the end.
And a lovely, creamy, rich mouthfeel.
Roasty, toasty.
Really roasty, toasty, creamy,
because
beautiful.
things can be more fruity and kind of plum and things like that. This is definitely on the roasty, toasty.
Yeah, definitely. Look at this.
You get tobacco even.
Bit of tobacco, as Stuart Pickard might say, a bit of pipe tobacco smoke. He liked that one, didn't he, Dad? We all have our little sayings.
Little things, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, it's lovely. But it does have that softness. I mean, you know, warmed up gold top milk over Weetabix.
Yeah, most definitely.
While you're smoking a pipe.
The malt, the biscuit. This for me, it's nice. I got to be honest, because it's served at a really nice. What the viewers don't get is the temperature. It's served at a really lovely temperature.
It's always been a big thing with Cloudwater, serving in things at the right temperature.
Yeah, I mean for a stout, this is the perfect temperature. Even with the sun, like it's more or less June now tomorrow. So it's summer sunshine hitting us. It's still refreshing.
It is.
It's still refreshing.
Not hard work at all.
Yeah, I really like that. We better get back to our hop sniffing. Right, we are done in Cloudwater. Just going to pick my bag up and off we go. We had a wonderful time, didn't we, Rob? It was really good.
Wonderful.
Really good. We drank some lager, we drank some stout, we drank some IPA, we rubbed some hops together. We had a great time. So where are we off now, mate?
We're off a short distance down the road. We're off to Sureshot.
Sureshot. What an amazing little kind of industrial estate. Track.
We'll be back there later.
Cloudwater, Sureshot, and
Balance down there as well.
And a
mixed brewery.
A mixed fermentation brewery. Okay, well let's get down to Sureshot, and yeah, we'll drink some more beer. Right, Rob, we're at Sureshot. Is it brewing company or brewery? Or the Sureshot beer maybe? I love these kind of railway arch type places. Hello, how you doing? You alright? Here we go. So here's their t-shirts, obviously toilets over there. Here's their bar, cans, and yeah. So hello. You don't mind us filming for YouTube? Is that okay? Awesome, thank you very much. We just come from Cloudwater. Amazing. So what would you recommend? What's your best seller today? Over the last few weeks or whatever?
My favourite on the board is Timlin Human Fish, which came out last weekend. It's all Nelson Sauvin hops.
Nelson Sauvin. Should we do
2 hours of that?
2 hours for that, thank you very much. Lovely setup you got going on here. How long have you been going?
About 45 minutes. Just over a year and a half.
Just over a year and a half, yeah? So do you brew here as well?
Next up.
Oh, of course, right, okay.
Yeah, we contacted James. He said he was out of town today.
Yeah, he's in Rome visiting.
Oh, was he? Oh, he didn't say that.
Oh, let me get this.
Oh, cool.
Let me get this.
Yeah, he didn't brag about that.
Let me. Oh, I won't show my. People keep telling me not to show my card on YouTube. They're like, don't do that. I'm in robbed.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Right, done. Yeah, don't do that. Awesome.
Super.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Super hazy juiciness. Amazing. Shall I get you or do you want to get me?
I'll get it.
Yeah, do you want to get
The brewers are knocking outside.
Yeah, Connor's outside, isn't he?
I thought
We said hello.
Yeah,
Connor.
yeah.
Is that playing then? Is that going?
Right, yeah, one finger, whitehead, hazy, beautiful, juicy, tropical. Yeah, it's made in Manchester. Brilliant. Oh, that is fantastic. Right, you try that. That is great. I'm picking up pineapple.
There's been other iterations of this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lovely. Yeah,
Beautiful, isn't it?
Mango.
Pineapple, mango. Really good quality stuff.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant.
And follow us through. Peach, mango,
Yeah.
delicious.
Really good. Sun's outside. We'll probably go outside and chill out now. But yeah, this is Sureshot. Thanks for letting us film in, guys. Cheers. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're just leaving Sureshot. What do you think, Rob?
I like it. I mean, I drink hazy IPA, and
Yeah.
they serve a lot of it. So happy days.
It was good. I did.
We're
Let's
going
get
to
it
be
on.
sensible though. We're trying to, after bountiful amounts at Cloudwater, we've got to pace ourselves.
Yeah, we've had quite a few.
And
it's
the
probably
night
what
is
it-
yet young. That's brewery 2 and 4. So
Is it got like, what is it, 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
it's later than that, isn't it?
Is it?
So,
Oh, it's quarter to
Quarter to
six.
six.
Quarter to six, not too bad.
We've got 3 and a bit hours.
Oh, here we are. So this is the next brewery.
Yeah,
What I love about this, Rob, you got the railway up above. You know, if people from America watching, all around the world, you got the railway above. You got the arches. You got like what's this? British Rail, Sheffield Street, and then next to it, you have a tap room. Balance. So, how long has this place been going, Rob? Balance.
about a year.
About a year. Very nice.
A little bit longer, mixed fermentation brewery.
Okay.
I think we've got some guests on as well.
Fantastic. Oh, let's get in. Let's get in. Do you mind asking if we can film if I stay here for a moment? Oh, it smells nice in here. It's one of those pubs. He's ordering beer. Well, let's just go in. Let's just go in and have a look. Is it okay if I film in here? Is that? Yeah, thank you very much. So this is Balance. Some fantastic beers up there on the bar. Lots of sour beer. Bits and pieces in the fridge there. But this is the really interesting thing. Look at this. Mixed fermentation. You can smell it. You can smell that mixed ferm. You can see the barrels down the bottom there. You got a big fooder. Belgian style fooder there. Yeah, wonderful. What a wonderful place. So let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look what we've ordered. We might as well we might as well roll. Right, look at what we might as well roll. And should we sit in the corner over there, Rob? Yeah. Okay, so what have we got?
So I've got half a Utopian lager, which is a guest beer, but
Yep.
I felt we needed a lager.
Yeah.
And then I've got one from Balance. This is called Jam 23, which is a Damson Wild Ale.
Okay, get in. Let's have a look.
Oh, alright, okay, we're doing that.
Go on in. Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, that smells like, well, I guess it is maybe quite lambic. Like, so it's got that, it smells like grown up Blackpool rock.
Okay.
As you expect, jammy, dry. You got that kind of, yeah, have a go.
Can I give you the?
Yeah, of course. It's kind of fruity,
Yeah.
dry, tart.
Looks good. Oh, Belgian.
Yeah, I guess it's
Yeah.
kind of like Manchester lambic in a lot of ways. It's got, I think it's from what I read, it's like lactobacillus, kind of like quite a blend of sour yeasts.
Oh, that's fantastic. That really is fantastic. That's like proper Belgian stuff.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Fruity, raspberry, kind of
Yes.
dry.
So even though it's
crisp.
damsons,
Damson.
I don't really know what a damson tastes like.
Yeah, it's kind of like a red fruit, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
raspberry or something.
My aftertaste is like, do you know, remember cider lollies?
Yes.
The aftertaste.
Yeah,
The stick of a cider lolly.
Yeah, definitely. So
On a
we're gonna do
coach
bit
trip
of
to a castle when you're in middle school.
Yeah, I'm having a sip. It's good. Oh, it's really tasty. Really, really tasty. What I'll do, we'll keep going. I'll put this down. I'll taste the lager. I mean, whether or not...
It's Utopian, it's not local, but I mean it is.
gonna be difficult with a
I thought we
sour.
wanted a nice, lovely lager.
Yeah, solid.
They've approached us and happy to run with it, yeah.
Cleaner palate first taste.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's
Clean, dry, estuary. That's what I'm picking up today. Lots of estuary kind of like lagers. Let's do the flip.
Yeah, so
yes.
so they've got a bunch of guests on here. We've got like a pale from Beak, and we've got a stout from Holy Goat, so which is nice.
Yeah.
I mean, having a mixed firm brewery, it might be a bit of a challenge to get a lot of people through your door, so it's nice that they have that. But I love the smell of it.
Yeah.
We've got a load of barrels back there.
As soon as I walked in,
You can smell all that oak, can't you?
well, you were ordering stuff from the bar. I was like, oh, there's a smell in here, like the fermentation's going on, and the oak, the woodiness.
Like a fresh
Yeah.
oak. Yeah.
Pardon me, I got the hiccups. What's that lager like? Clean your palate first because of the.
Lovely lager in it.
Which is
Felt
fine.
like that's what we need at this point of day.
Yeah.
Load of IPA.
Load of IPA. We've got a few hours to go. Yeah.
Exactly. Keep going.
Yeah.
But lovely stuff.
Okay.
And what a lovely tap room. It's got this kind of
It's
like,
beautiful. It's beautiful.
different, isn't it?
Yeah.
It kind of feels a bit like an old lounge from the 1930s or something.
But pictures of Orval and.
That's my mate Ross's pictures all over there.
Ah,
My
right.
mate Ross.
Right. Okay. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Rob, this was Balance.
Yep.
I really like it. Thanks for bringing me here. Okay, Rob. We're just leaving Balance Tap Room. I really enjoyed that.
Lovely, isn't it? It's a bit different. I think it's a real brave thing that you've got a mixed firm brewery, your own tap room, but it's a bit different. It's not like the average railway arch. It's got a bit of a different look to it.
Yeah.
Some different beers. Got some guests, some good guests on as well.
Yeah, you enjoyed the lager.
Yeah, the lager was lovely.
Yeah.
And a couple of like some pails and bits and bats, but it's nice. It's all you can't all make the same beer, can you?
No. Do you know
Talking
what?
of that, we're going to go to track now, and they make all the hazy beer.
Well, we're going to track. We're going to track. But do you know what I really love about this? I arrived into Manchester Piccadilly train station, which is probably over there somewhere. Yeah, just over there. We've been in this industrial estate all day,
Yeah.
haven't we?
Yeah, exotic, isn't it? I've travelled all around the world to various industrial estates.
Yeah, but we've been in this industrial estate. We've just left Balance over there. You've got Sureshot, which is now picking up. There's a lot of people in Sureshot. We've been to Cloudwater. We're now going to track. We haven't moved a quarter of a mile.
Not really,
Yeah, that's, for me, that's fascinating.
It's not bad.
And you can put your
can't
letter
complain.
over there if you want as well.
You get some other services around the corner later on as well.
Well, hey, that's not one for video. That's not one for video. Unless you want to upload it to another website. Right. It's not far away. I think this is just over there. Well.
I won't live blog it because it'd be quite boring.
Right, yeah, we'll end it now, Right, we skipped the boring bit, walking through parcel force and whatnot, and here's Track. This is Track Brewery, Track Beer, Track Brewing Company. Let's have a look at some of their beers. Sonoma Pale Ale, From Above, Half Dome. Yeah, lots of different stuff. Quite a busy, I mean, look at this going on. Quite a busy area. Oh, they got some pizza, slice culture pizza going on. A nice outside area. Oh, they're going to do cask beer as well, which is fantastic. Hello, how you doing?
Hi.
Cask beer, yeah, brilliant, fantastic, amazing. And it's probably my round at this stage, so I better order and pay for some beer. Is it my round?
Well, I've ordered them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, are you sure?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so yeah, the Imperial Stout. What have you ordered, Rob?
I'm getting Arosa, which is their Hellas.
Okay.
And I'm getting Drift, which wasn't this week's release, it was last week's release.
Yeah.
Loads of new beer always at track.
Loads of new beer. There it is, right there. So, you know, maybe if it's warm enough, with the music, we'll go outside.
Yeah.
Do a little video out there. Here's a look at the brewery, but you know what I'm smelling, which the folk at home won't, well, is the pizza.
Beautiful.
Doesn't that smell absolute? The pizza smells fantastic. So let's have a little quick look at the brewery then. This is Track. Well-known Track. Lots of people enjoy their beer. We do get it kind of down south every now and again, down in Wales. We see it in our Penarth bottle shop. Sells very well. They brew some fantastic beer. They really do. They really do. And I'm really loving this setup where you can sit, you can have some beer, you can sit down, enjoy looking at the brewery, maybe watching them brewing the beer, and of course you can enjoy some pizza. We're probably going to head outside over in that direction there. In fact, we're going that way now, so I might as well roll with it. Rob's ordered 3 beers, which is cool. Let's see if we got a space out here. If there's not a space, there's a table over here. Yeah. Oh, there is a table. Right, we'll set up and then let's carry on.
Guys at the bar desk asking if they've got room.
Oh, I thought you ordered 3 beers at one stage, but no, 2 beers and a glass. Right, okay. Put my bag down. Yeah. Yeah. Right, we're going to go back to the phone. We're going to set up and drink these beers. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So, Rob, we've split some beers up here.
Yep. First up, there you go. So we're at track.
Yeah.
So this is a roast, so this is the Hellers, straight up Hellers, 5.2% ABV.
Yeah, 5.2. Lovely.
Absolutely pin bright, looks like a beauty, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Great look of it, good carbonation, nice head retention.
Nice. Light citrus, gooseberry I'm going to say.
Yeah, a little bit of gooseberry, a little bit of
maybe.
dryness, a little bit of spiciness coming through. I like that. That estery, that same estery kind of lager. Yeah.
It's a Cloudwater though. So this is the Hellers, fills out the world.
Yeah. I think that, yeah, definitely Hellers. Hellers more balanced. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic lager. Like, I always thought it was a secret to keep German and Czech lagers on themselves, but obviously it is a way of brewing in the UK. Great lager, and Cloudwater, Track, they can do it.
Yeah, just kind of like soft herbal, citrus, a bit of kind of like Jacob's Cream cracker.
Yeah.
Like that, but infinitely drinkable.
5.2% ABV. Blimey, it's a lovely outside area. You've seen the inside area. Can you imagine a good couple of slices of pizza?
Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
A great lager. This is just spot on. They've got it nailed on here. They've got it nailed on. It's the reason why this whole beer yard and the inside is busy. Is because they've just got their business model. Perfect. You come in, order your drink, tables in front of you, pizza back, and the most important thing is the beer's great. This lager is absolutely fantastic. The next beer will be...
You'll see it in a minute.
What is it?
We'll find out in a bit.
Yeah, we'll find out in a bit.
Hi, Rob.
Fancy seeing you here.
So, first up probably will be numerous IPAs here at Track.
Yeah.
Because I guess that's what Track is known for. This one's called Drift. It came out last week.
Okay.
6.9% ABV. Don't chuckle.
6.9, yeah, 6.9.
Brew 1 and Citra.
Brew 1 and Citra hops.
I'm going top end of pace for days. I'm implementing my shit on your channel now.
Yeah, do it.
It's not mega murky, but it's hazy.
Yeah.
Very, very hazy, but not murky, is it? Got a little bit of clarity to it.
Good clarity, bit of carbonation, bit of lacing.
Aroma.
Lovely aroma. Oh, this is just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
There was something, first things that hit me, pineapple and some third thing. I'm going to get like fresh basil.
Yeah.
Or fresh oregano.
Yeah, oregano. Maybe a bit of paste,
Flatly parsley.
flatly parsley.
There's a minerality to it.
Yeah.
That's what we're reaching for. Because it's not melon and mango. It's kind of soft citrus in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of grapefruit in there.
Grapefruit, tiny little bit of orange peel maybe. Beautiful. Cheers everyone.
And it sits the appearance can let me in that direction as well. It sits somewhere between New England and West Coast. So it's not mega. It's not that kind of like cloying qualities that you might get from New England, which we will have a lot of that later. But it's got that drinkability and crispness that you don't often get in a hazy for me.
I'm just finding it's like, plus we're walking in between different breweries, we're talking off camera. What you're saying about Trackers is absolutely right. The beer is incredible. It really is incredible beer.
It's got a lot of the juiciness, but it's crisp as well.
Yeah, you were talking about like Treehouse and a lot of these amazing American breweries. Cloudwater in the UK being one of them, just across the road. But this has this level of like you don't need to buy Treehouse, do you? You really don't. When you're drinking this
it's like, there's an intrinsic quality of it's just that fucking good.
And it's very difficult to put your finger on it as to why, isn't it?
It's very well made.
It's just really, really, really well made beer. Top quality beer. Yeah.
I think we're going to say that in the next few reviews as well.
Yeah, absolutely. the next few beers we get will be probably exactly the same as it. It's just so soft, it's just so drinkable. You don't feel like you're drinking something at 6.9% ABV. No. It's just so profitable and juicy and beautiful. And the exact reason why we're into craft beer and the exact reason why we're sat here drinking craft beer with everybody else around us is because we just appreciate it.
It's just, you can't deny when something's really good.
Sometimes it's just as simple as that, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, without overcomplicating things.
No, absolutely.
Beautiful beer.
I guess I say, I mean, obviously people who watch Simon Show, they've seen you labouring over some ropey fucking supermarket New England IPA. I guess this is where the difference lies. The quality that you'll get here, quality that you'll get Cloudwater over the road.
Second to none.
It's just that much better.
And that's the point. It's not a label, is it? It's not. You're drinking this and you're very, very happy to drink this. Whereas some dodgy £3 can in a supermarket, you're like, oh, when is the review ever going to end? Do you ever get that?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I try not to. Not as much as you. You drink so others don't need to.
Exactly. I'm going to say this is a 9 out of 10. It's brilliant beer. On to the next one. We are on a roll today, Rob. We really are.
All the IPAs.
All the IPAs. What are we drinking today?
Now we've got a brand new release. Came out yesterday. Out of Focus. It is hopped with Citra Incognito, Nelson and Rawaka. 2 hops we were rubbing earlier. Cloudwater.
I was just checking we were in focus. Out of focus.
Anyway, but colour-wise, quite pale, really.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Pale. Not mega hazy, not like the big lads and stuff.
No, not lots of kind of sediment in the bottom.
They're next.
Yeah,
they're the next.
That's the next round. That's the next round. It's for me. This is pale, straw-coloured almost, like lagered, like.
It is edging in that direction.
Yeah.
Aroma?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good.
That's really interesting. Having doing that hop rubbing earlier.
Yeah.
I'm definitely getting a lot of the characteristics. That kind of what you said about kind of like a bit of cracked black pepper.
Yeah.
It's definitely in there. That's kind of like slightly kind of there's a minerality to it.
Yeah, but there's also that ester. I'm just wondering if they've used the lager yeast maybe, or Pilsner malt.
Maybe a little bit of Pilsner malt.
Maybe a bit of Pilsner malt or something. It's getting nice and.
But grapefruit. But also along the kind of lines of I'm gonna say celery.
Yeah, dryness.
And then kind of like lemon lime.
Yeah.
It's definitely on all the juicy mango kind of melon side. It's definitely on the sharper, like more citric.
Absolutely. Cheers. Cheers. Oh, that is just fantastic. I would say incredibly. Hello. No, of course you can. Thank you. Can we compliment you on your wonderful beer?
Thank you. I don't brew it, but I do serve it.
You serve it. That's enough. It's really good.
Feels lovely.
Crisp, dry, that kind of celery you're talking about, that little bit of kind of white pepper coming through.
I mean, I drink pretty much 90% of what track release, and the ones I've had today have a crispness and drinkability that I would have never expected. Really, I mean, maybe, yeah. It's something that maybe they're doing at the moment. Something that's like kind of gear change.
Yeah.
You drink for the summer and stuff like that. Drinkability is just absolutely off the.
It is off the scale, isn't it? It's off the scale. Do you think maybe that's got something to do with the fact that we're drinking it on keg rather than can?
Yeah,
or...
you're probably right. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not thick and chewy and, as I said, very good.
Really
Those are going to be.
Really good.
Yeah, it's lovely. Delicate but powerful at the same time.
And just, it's one of them beers, as you're doing now, it's never too far from your lips, is it? You'll always sip it, before you know it's gone.
Danger ale.
Danger ale, Belgium ale, yeah. Exactly.
Get you in danger.
Yeah, cheers.
Maybe we'll have that video as we walk to the train station later.
Well,
see how that pans out.
We will. I'm thinking already here. You've seen the video of the pizza. I'm thinking the pizza looks too good to turn around. That's lemon good. Yeah, maybe that's a future in a minute video. Look at this, Rob. This is fantastic.
Absolutely. So essentially, in-house. I mean, it's a small operator, primarily working at this place. It's slice culture here at Track. This is their 4-cheese funny pesto.
Oh,
This is, so Michael's a bit of a beerhead, has been for a long time. He's the guy behind the thing. This is what he suggested. I told him we're going to do a review of this with the Track double IPA, collaboration with a pizza maker called Slice, double IPA, 8 point something. So what do you want to do?
amazing.
You want to go beer? You want to go pizza first? It's up to you.
I'm going to go pizza first. Should we go pizza
It just looks
first?
incredible, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that, straight as a die. Look at that. Great undercarriage.
Lovely, beautiful looking pizza.
I'm going to have to go in.
Pesto. Yeah, let's go in. Oh,
The quality of dough is incredible.
the amount of cheese, like the flavour, is incredible. There's like 3 or 4 different flavours of cheese coming through right at once. And the pesto. Oh,
I've been wanting to try this rate for months. This is the first chance I got. Oh,
do you know what I really like about the pizza? The fact that there's a little bit of burnt edge. Now, I love that. I like my toast, when I make toast in the morning, me and Mel have different sizes of toaster. I'll always make sure mine's turned right up to 6. I like but do you like that kind of like burnt edge with a...
I do, but I don't. And pizza it's got leopard in. Because you know leopard spots?
Ah, right.
That's what it's called.
Right.
Well, yeah. It's about, yeah. It's about getting the right heat, getting the right tone. Do you know what I really do?
What I love is as well,
Incredible.
the fats that are rolling on the mouth. There's loads of flavour there. Loads and loads of flavour.
And a bit of double IPA. Nice.
Get that double IPA.
So, aroma-wise, definitely more on the... I'm going to say it's got a bit of dandelion going on. It's definitely more mango forward.
Yeah.
Hey,
Does it cut through the fat?
oh, it's just incredible. Just, it's not too sweet. Sweet orange, mango, over-ripened pineapple. Beautiful. What do you mean? Pizza and IPA is the match made in heaven.
I think it's like, it's almost like your palate. It's almost like overload. It's almost like there's so much flavour from the pizza. There's so much flavour from the beer. The crispness of the pizza, the crispness of the beer. It's just a match made in heaven, isn't it? It really is. Oh,
I've been waiting for this moment to have this pizza. Did you ever watch Dave Portnoy? Pizza, One Bite Pizza Review?
I haven't, no.
It's all, I think this, he'd be all over this. I think he'd be giving this like a fucking 8.7.
Really?
It's got the undercarriage, it's got no flop. Oh, he'd be all over this shit.
It's beautiful pizza, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And the IPA just proved with it is equally as fantastic.
I don't think our reviews of this will be anywhere near as enthusiastic as this one is.
No.
Yeah. Amazing double IPA. Incredible pizza.
I reckon the next time you'll see us is
Fall asleep on the train.
either that or a review at Rob's house, or if we don't manage that, a review at Jada Release Pub tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers. Okay, it's day 2 here. We're entering Manchester Victoria Station today. So yesterday we arrived into Manchester Piccadilly. Rob's by here. Rob, how you doing? You alright? Morning. So we did the breweries yesterday of Manchester. Today we're doing the pubs and bars of Manchester.
Yes. A lot of walking today. A lot of cask ale.
Yep, lots of cask ale. This is a nice traditional station for all our American viewers. It's left luggage offices and all in like what they call that Roman can't think of the name of it. Mosaic. We had a day yesterday, didn't we? I've been a bit fuzzy this morning, haven't I, Rob?
We're doing alright.
Yeah, I've been alright. What I reckon is we need our first beer. So first pub, Rob, where are we going?
We're going to the Victoria Tap, which is at the end of the concourse in the train station.
Right, okay. Let's get through these barriers and let's get to the pub. Right, here is the Victoria Tap. We've just lovely glazed building in the train station, Manchester Victoria train station, and I'm quite pleased with this place. It's really interesting because in the fridge. Hang on. Oh, we got here then. Hello.
Funny to see you.
So
Just got off chair, didn't we?
we got Augustinus, Rothaus Pills, Flensburger in the fridge over here, and have a look at this lovely pub. Nice high ceilings. They've put this nice kind of like Victoria Tap metal framing, typical kind of train station look, and they've got some nice cask beers on. Joseph Holt Bitter, Midnight Bell. So we're drinking the Big Chief by Redemption Brewing Company, but then they got Bitburger, Schneider's Bayerisch Hell, Hofbrau Lager. Yeah, absolutely fantastic pub. I really like the feeling here. Nice leather kind of wrap sofas on the walls. Oh, and there's the tap list. Brilliant, fantastic. Thanks for letting us film. Cheers, thank you. Rob, should we quickly?
Yeah, just a quick taste of this.
Should we quickly sup away? Cheers, mate. First beer of the day.
Nice. A bitter IPA, lovely condition.
Yeah,
But it's pretty old school. Piney,
westy.
grapefruit. Yeah, it's lovely West Coast IPA, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Something to steady the hands.
Oh,
at the start of the day.
Yeah, they got a beer garden as well. Let's have a quick look. Oh, bit of a beer garden out there, right next to the trains going past. Right, okay, so
first of the day.
We'll drink these, have our first of the day, wipe the dust away, and then off we go to the next. Where are we going next?
Some very, very old pubs.
Some very old pubs in Manchester. Right, we're going. Okay, so this is the first pub outside the train station we're going to go to. Rob, what a lovely place. You've got the street here called the Cathedral Gates. You've got the cathedral in the background there. Lovely kind of stone-washed bath, stone buildings going on. Little bit of marble there on the archways. But this is Manchester's oldest pub. When does this date back, Rob?
1552.
1552. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Look at this. The old Wellington. Oh, look, you've got St Clair's Oyster Bar over there as well. You can tell this is really old. Look at this. Absolutely fantastic. Stained glass windows. Are we okay to come in and... Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much. So you got all of your keg beers here, neck oils and Pravias, and we got some nice cask beers. We got 2, 4, 6, 8 cask beers on. Low ceilings, beams. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. What a great place. And then there's a little plaque on the wall there if you want to read that regarding how old the pub is. Okay, so that was the this is a Nicholson's pub if you want to come in here. The old Wellington, 1552. Amazing. Shall we wander around to the we'll see how far we get with this one, because
There's a lot of regulations in South Swiss. So this is 17, this is 1720.
We
the Iceland.
all we can say is maybe it's we don't know for sure if it's a Sam Smith's pub, do we? We don't know for sure. It's just one of those. Is there? Ah, right. Yeah. Ah, wonderful. Just gonna show the outside of the building if that's all right.
Outside's fine, but inside.
No, I know they yeah. Sam Smith's, yeah. It is a Sam Smith's pub.
Outside's fine.
Outside. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Well, this is nice. Sinclair's Oyster Bar. One of the oldest pubs in Manchester. But there's the old Wellington there in the background. Isn't that fantastic? 15 odd 100 years old. Been around forever. Yeah. But we're not allowed to film inside, unfortunately. Maybe kind of just show a little bit there. But yeah, Manchester's lovely. Manchester's a really lovely place. Cool. Thank you. Okay, so the next pub is called the Lower Turk's Head. A little bit unfortunate because they're doing a little bit of building work on the building, and you can. What I want to try and show you is just this lovely Manchester glazed pub tile. I absolutely love it. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so you can see Lower Turk's Head there. You got that fantastic kind of like stained window going on. Yeah.
This is Joseph Holt pub. So
the oldest
Joseph Holt pub, and it's one of the family breweries from this area. Is it? What happened?
It's locked. Maybe we come back, is it?
Yeah.
Or maybe we go in there. Open as usual.
No, it's not in there.
Oh well, we'll come back to this one maybe.
It's open.
Yeah. So we're going to go back to the pub we were just there. This is the Hare and Hounds, but again I want to show you the fantastic kind of stained glass windows and these lovely kind of tile fronts. It is fantastic, absolutely lovely looking pub. Oh, and this gentleman's going in. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so the skyscrapers of Manchester, Rob. Look at that, look at them. CIS insurance. Some big places going on. So it's a very modern.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
There's a mixture of old and new, isn't there?
We are on the way to one of the highlights of the day, I'd imagine. On the way up to the Marble Arch now, which also opens at 12 o'clock. The other place where we just went to opens at 12, but we're going to go to the Marble Arch, drink some marble beer.
Well, you said it.
We'll come back down here and drink some malt.
Yeah, well, you said it gets busy, the Marble Arch, later on, so it's probably the best thing to get there at 12 o'clock.
Exactly.
So, yeah, let's get to the Marble Arch. So, right, Rob, this is called the Angel.
Yeah.
You came here many years ago, drinking Ola Dub.
It used to be, so you get off at the train station, as we did, you'd walk up Brook, have one in here,
Yeah.
and then you go around corner to Marble. So I thought, it's lovely kind of trad boozer.
Yeah.
But they always have a good range of beer, a lot of good local cask. But once again, 12 o'clock, we're a little bit early. Everybody opens at 11.
Not everything open. I love them little kind of like tiles on the
As we
floor
walk
there.
past,
Yeah, walking past. Nice little kind of communal beer garden thing going on. Right, let's get to Marble. Here we go, Rob.
Yep.
The Marble Arch.
Yeah.
My goodness me, I've been drinking Lagonda and what's the Marble Bitter. Remember I did the Manchester Marble Bitter? Dobber.
I mean, kind of
This
one of
is
the,
it.
One of the kind of early kind of pioneers of craft beer in the UK.
And it's apparently one of the nicest pubs in the UK. So of course you got this marble. The reason why it's called the Marble Arch, look at this. Here is the Marble Arch. That is fantastic. What a beautiful frontage to a brewery. So they're called Manchester Marble Brewery. A lot of you will know Manchester Marble Brewery. Let's get in, shall
you
we?
like a date.
Oh.
1888.
1888. So kind of, but you were saying at the door down there, that was the brewery entrance.
Yeah, there used to be a sign above the
door saying brewery.
Marble Brewery.
That is one of the most impressive.
But now they're out of town.
Yeah, one of the most impressive looking facades to a pub that I've ever seen. Yeah, so when we go then, oh my goodness me, look at this. Look at this. Absolutely incredible. Nice, lovely, kind of vaulted ceilings going on. That beautiful glass glazed tile. Fantastic. Oh, what a pub. What a pub this is. Beautiful fireplace. Fantastic keg beer. Fantastic cask beer. Rob, you've brought me to a real treat here. Look at this floor. Look at this wonderful floor. Can I go down the back? Does it carry on? Oh, thank you very much. Cheers. Well, here we go. Yeah, what a pub. I think I thought there might have been more back. Oh, there is. So there we are. You can buy some of their marble beers in the fridge there. You can buy some Lervig if you want to. Turning Point. Yeah, this is great. This is absolutely great there. Hello.
Hiya.
How you doing? What are you cooking today? Everything, eh?
Yeah, we've got a bits and pieces up.
Nice. Wonderful, wonderful. It's a beer garden out there, is it?
It is out there.
Lovely. What a fantastic pub. What a fantastic pub, yeah.
I'm saying the beer matches it.
Oh, I'm going to try the beer now. Lagonda's my favourite. I've come up from Barry, South Wales.
Oh, wonderful.
To try this pub. So the beer garden, let's have a look.
Go, help yourself, man.
Wonderful, thank you. Oh, look at this. Yeah, look at this. Oh, we're going to do a video in here, I think. Me and Rob in this little cubby. Yeah, great. Great. Beautiful. Oh, hey Rob, look at that. Have you seen the little, we're going to do a video in there? Yeah. I said me and Rob are going to go in the cubby. Yeah, this is fantastic. I mean, what I love about this sort of thing is you got the history here of this building, and then right next door you got your tower cranes, you got the modern city of Manchester growing up all around. I just hope, Rob, that places like this are allowed to survive, and not only survive but thrive.
Yeah.
With the city growing around it.
We weren't the only ones waiting to get in, were we, when we got here?
No,
People
no.
going outside.
They were. I reckon we might be able to just whack this.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we may have.
Interesting camera angle.
We're in shot. I like this. We're in like this cuppy thing. What are we drinking, mate?
Well, as we are at Marble, what beer are you gonna have at Marble?
Marble bitter.
Pint. Half of your Marble pint. It's their beer, isn't it? It's that one beer where you think of. Well, they do a Manchester beer. You've never had pint?
No.
So you got half of pint.
So what's
this is like their kind of. It's just low ABV American Pale Ale. It's like 3 point summer.
Okay.
But when you think of Marble, pint is the beer. They got in a bit of an issue with when they did cans because it wasn't a pint.
Right.
They had to call it metric.
Right.
But
Okay.
there you go. Pint. There's Manchester Bitter on, there's ginger on, but I thought this is the beer that this brewery's known for.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right.
So
I'm very excited by this. Cheers, everyone.
in super pale.
Yeah.
As you can see.
Beautiful. Lovely. what would you call that head? It's like almost like a foamy head.
Yeah, it's like it's a little dappled kind of thing.
Yeah.
Aroma wise.
Straw coloured beer.
Yeah. It's hard to smell when you've got a full glass, but lots of citrus. I mean, once again, one of the early beers that Marble did this. Pioneers of hoppy pale beer in the UK, but let's dive in. I'm thirsty. Spitting feathers.
Spitting feathers, yeah.
That's never changed. That's such an iconic flavour.
So I love the balance between the malt. You know, I really appreciate the malt in this beer. That light wafer. It's not overpowering.
Yeah.
It's just there. It's just like tickling your taste buds, and then you get that lovely citrusy finish on the back end.
Exactly.
Beautiful. I like the first beer in the first pub, but this is another level.
Yeah.
This is another level.
Absolutely.
This is crap.
And I guess that's why it's got a pint. You meant to drink it by a pint, but we've got a lot of beer to drink today.
We got
so
lots
have a pint
to do. Yeah, and I
it
think
always seems silly getting half of a pint, even though it's got a pint. But yeah, it's super light, bitter, and it's the kind of because of that lasting bitterness. Keeps coming back, doesn't it?
Yeah. Keeps coming back for more.
Quaffable as well. But it's beautiful stuff.
We are in for a treat today.
Absolutely, and one of the highlights of this place.
I had a chat with the chef walking through.
Yeah.
What are you cooking, mate? And he was lovely.
Yeah, I heard him over saying when I walked through.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, this fella from Barry here. I'm gonna ask him if he knows Stacey.
Yeah, Gavin and Stacey. It's back for Christmas. Okay, we will stop.
We'll have a couple in here. But
yeah, we'll have a couple in here. I think I might try the ginger next.
Absolutely. Go for
I fancy something like, or maybe if you get one half and
we'll see.
And then we'll swap them and taste them. Yeah, we'll have a bit of a session. Hey, right, next video. Oh, yeah. Next video, ginger probably. Okay, Rob. So, we're both in shots. I just been to the bar and I brought them back. I got a marble stout and a marble ginger.
Oh well.
Ginger
there is a blend, isn't there?
It's just you can
blend.
blend.
Is it chocolate? You do a blend of
Chocolate, ginger, chocolate. Right.
I think it's a ginger and chocolate.
Okay.
Anyway, come on.
So
go for then.
I want to offer you which one you
I
want.
think I'm going with ginger first.
You're going to go with ginger. I'll go with the stout then.
Lots of kind of freshly grated like root ginger.
So that lady, you might have seen a lady walking past there with a dog. She's the owner of this whole establishment. We won't disturb her too much though.
But yeah, that smells great. I mean, it's just fresh ginger.
Yeah.
It's so punchy. I mean, normally you won't get this much aroma from a full glass like that. But
no.
Well, does that play?
Hey, I never thought.
Oh wow! It's just raging with ginger. I mean, I can't think of any more gingery beer than that ever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Love it. Real punchy, fiery ginger.
Yeah,
fiery ginger.
Root ginger, isn't it? Yeah. But a dry, pale beer at the heart of it.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that is really beautiful.
The aftertaste has got a bit more ginger biscuit as well.
Yeah.
Getting that biscuity malt coming through. Yeah.
You don't get many good ginger beers, do you?
No.
When you find them,
they've been doing it for years as well.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. Wow.
I love. Let's touch on this topic very quickly. I love all of these New England IPAs. I love all of these kind of well, not so much. I'll be honest, not so much like the fruited sours and stuff. But why isn't there more of a market for this kind of thing?
It's nuts, isn't it?
We both between us drunk thousands and thousands of beers, and for me, I'd be happy drinking that all afternoon.
Not so much myself, but I appreciate it. It's got a lovely freshness to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't had it for years. Absolutely years. I know the blend is chocolate and ginger, but maybe we'll come back on camera. And
we'll
do a little blend of like the ginger stout, ginger black and tan.
Well, we'll drink half and chuck it in there.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Stout and.
Shall I have a go on this then?
Yeah, you get on. Stout. This is the stout.
Lovely.
5.8% ABV.
Yeah. Amazing. It's just lovely, kind of like it smells like a dark chocolate digestive.
I did a trial of it. Yeah, I did a little
cheeky little taste.
Just a little tea. I asked the lady then, who just walked past incidentally. I said, "Can I have a little taste?" And it was
licorice, really super roasty. Loads of roasted barley, kind of licorice, a hint of coffee.
All of those things.
Kind of molasses.
Yeah, and the aroma, all of those things.
It's once again dry, quite dry, but not sweet. burnt, charred kind of flavours in it.
Oh, it's beautiful. Again, great mouthfeel, great drinkability. Charred, roasted malt. You know, do you know when you see the all of those, the lovely glazed tiles in the pub? This beer is so well suited to that. You know,
like in winter, like there's a roaring fire and stuff in there. Yeah.
Roaring fire, glazed tiles with a stout.
Oh yeah.
It's perfect, isn't it?
It is.
It's perfect. I bet, being an hour or so away, I bet you just travel sometimes on a Saturday if we've got a free afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to Marble and drink some.
Yeah, well, before the kind of craft beer boom, I guess, this was the place to come.
That made me jump then. Whoa! Okay.
So you're indoors with music and outdoors with dogs.
Yeah, absolutely. The dog's begging for some beer. Okay, so, right, we're not going to rate beer today. I think what I'm going to say is, if you come to the Marble Arch, try the ginger beer, it's blooming lovely. Try the stout, it's great. You probably agree.
Yeah, but fantastic beers.
Brilliant. Are we going to drink these, are we going to try something
maybe
else,
maybe we'll have another one, you never know. I know we planned for 2 here, but it's just so good, isn't it?
Well, we come 10 minutes early because the Turk's Head was closed, wasn't it? So, yeah, but we might have another one in here. If not, we'll be somewhere else. See you in a moment. Oh, look at these. What we got,
One for the roads, well, 2 for the roads. We've got the iconic Manchester Bitter, 4.2.
Yeah.
And then we've got a new beer I've not heard of. Once again, this is on cask and kegs, this one. We've got the cask one, as you should do.
Yeah.
It's called Hindmarsh 3.7 Pale Ale. But
Hindmarsh?
Hindmarsh, yes.
Hindmarsh, is that a place?
No idea. So let's go on a bit of Manchester Bitter, as that is one of another iconic.
Well, yeah, this for me is absolutely iconic. I think it's the first beer I had from Marble. Reviewed it 11, 12 years ago, a long time ago, and I absolutely loved it. I think I'd give this beer a 10 out of 10 in a bottle. It had all floating bits and
500ml bottles that used to be.
Yeah.
They were always smart though, even back then.
Oh,
Very
beautiful.
That cool brewery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just fantastic. Oh, it's the grain, it's the malt. It's
You kind of think, did Boddington's taste like this once upon a time?
probably.
You kind of think, don't you?
Probably, yeah, probably. It was a case of like, you know, it's like anything. Like it gets bought up and it gets manipulated. You end up. What was her name in the ice cream van? The adverts.
What
Was
is
it?
it?
What's
the other guy?
Boddington's advert.
Oh, Melanie Sykes.
Melanie Sykes. You end up, and then of course, you're not drinking the beer anymore. You're drinking Melanie Sykes like ice cream van juice, in you. We'll stop there. There.
But it's beautiful. One thing about that is traditional bitter, but absolute perfection.
It's beautiful. And look at the lacing down the glass. Look at that. It's, you know, we haven't swirled it or anything. That is just
conditioned beer is incredible.
Beautiful.
It's got that. I mean, I'm not a tea drinker, but for me, that kind of beer has it has a lovely, fresh, kind of noble hop quality, which is kind of tea-like in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
So those aromatics and stuff, and it's just that little biscuity kind of like thing going on. So it's, I mean, compared with the last pale one, like pint, for example.
Yeah.
Malt character on that is minimal.
Right.
That is just a beautiful combination of some lovely slightly toasted malt, slightly crystal maybe, and that kind of like tea-like hop for me.
Absolutely.
Fragrant, but
just
mentally
like,
kind of thing.
Again, summertime. Do they make a lager?
Yeah.
We'll have to try that again. Next time I'm going to come to Manchester. I've already made the decision in my mind. I'm coming here again as much as I can.
But that is, as far as bitter goes, a golden bitter.
Yeah.
Think of like Timothy Taylor's Leonard, all that stuff. That's delicious.
It's spot on, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. Okay.
Hindmarsh, I'm expecting this to be a lot more
of the same.
Modern, I'd imagine.
Oh, modern, yeah. I think we were saying more of the same now.
No, that's closer to pine, super pale malt, a little bit more elderflower. Once again, soft, but more kind of elderflower, maybe a hint of kind of.
Oh, do you know we did that? Did that hop rubbing?
Yeah.
Get the aroma on that after. It smells like that hop rubbing process.
Super fresh.
Yeah.
It must be a new release. They've got this both on cask and keg, but you may have thought just the quality of the cask is so good. It's just the condition is just beautiful.
Brilliant, isn't it? Brilliant.
Soft,
yeah.
creamy. a lovely northern bloody beer. Creamy northern eggs.
Brilliant though.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely fantastic. This I'm finding a little bit more crisp. Like you said, it's probably a little bit more fresher. Like you said, it's a bit newer. Maybe they've used more New World hops in this
absolutely,
one.
yeah.
But 3.9 you said?
Something like 3.7.
3.7. I mean,
all day long.
All day long. All day long. All day long. Sit back watching the skyscrapers being built in the background. I have loved my time here at Marble. I keep going into the bar and just gazing at the inside of the... If you've not been here, the Marble Arch pub, you have to come here. It's just got that kind of like stepping back 200 years. And I love that feeling. I love that kind of like... I've tried to get my house with log burners and fireplaces, and I've tried to do the same thing there, but yeah, I love that authentic.
That combination of a beautiful traditional interior.
Yeah.
And then incredible beer, what has tradition, but also, I mean, they've got a double IPA on, they've got an American style Pilsner.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, they tick all the boxes. It's a great place.
Yeah, and we got some more iconic pubs to go to. I'm really looking forward to the Britain.
Brewers Protection. In theory, that should be the last stop.
Because
that's a long day.
That's going to be a bit of a historic video by the sounds of it, with what's going on there. But yeah, we'll drink up. But thanks for watching this instalment of Marble. We'll go to the next pub, but please come here if you can. It's great.
It's a special place.
Right, Rob, the door is open. I'm just wondering, MB. I'm just wondering if that means, obviously not in today's world, but men's bar. Oh, look at this! Yeah, wow. What a place this is. Open fireplaces, all up on the nice levels. Some nice kegs. Joseph lagers and golds, lagers and hoppy beers, and then this is the iconic stuff in there. This is. Do you mind me filming? Is that right? This is what I've come all the way from Wales for, is to see this iconic.
I think I remember you doing 2 Hoops many years ago.
I love it. Yeah, something about Joseph Holt. So I love the brand and I love the way everything's set up. Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. So we're on the mile, do we, Rob?
Absolutely.
There we are. Look at this. 2.5 a mile. It's my round. It's my round. Can I just
cash out card?
It'll be cards. Can I possibly hand you that? I'm just going to wander around the pub. So
give me your card.
Yeah, I know. I just give up my card. Here we are. 2 halves of Joseph Holt. Look at that. Fantastic. So how old's the pub? How old is the pub? 200 years old. Unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. Here we go. Oh, look at these. Little kind of like individual. Yeah, oh, and this, look. No one's going to walk, I like this idea, no one's going to walk past and knock your pint over, look. Yeah. That's what that's for. Brilliant. Yeah, do you fit? A modern man. Yeah. Look at that. Right, I'm going to have a wander around. I won't go in the toilets. Yeah, amazing. Look at this. Lovely, beautiful, beautiful old pub. Wonderful. Does it have a beer garden, Rob? Whatever. Oh, here we are. Who's there? No, I don't think so. Just yeah, round the other side of the pub. So they got, what's interesting about this place, they got keg beer as well, look, Trailblazer Stout, Diamond Lager. We just don't get it down in South Wales. I'd love to get this beer down in South Wales because I like Holt's beer. Look at these individual seats. Manchester Brewing Company, Britannia Brewery, Brodie Street, Ardwick, Manchester, 1830. Amazing. Look at that. Little old, what they call that? Pot belly stove, I think that. I bet that's fired up in the winter, keeping everybody warm. But yeah, beautiful. What a beautiful pub. Look at the floor. I'm not sure if you can see. There's like a little kind of divot in the floor where the floor's collapsed a little bit. Amazing. Right. Right. So I've had a wander around the pub. They've got a lovely little pot-belly stove near the bar over there. Yeah, lovely. Like, you can imagine sitting around there drinking a mild in the winter with a pot-belly stove going.
Well, these are wonderful little things.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit in because
and we can do a bit of hands-free on the old.
Feels like a cinema scene. Look, you've got these like I'm not sure if you can. These weird timber things. Maybe I don't know.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really interesting. Oh, there's an upstairs as well.
A little bit of the old.
Yeah, so
it's
this
a hotel as well. So when we walked in, it was a hotel entrance. That's why you can see upstairs. Yeah.
Right. So this is Joseph Holt's.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe but it's not that important, is it really? Could be 3 point something.
Probably. Let me have a look. 3.2.
Oh, cool. Exactly, a good walking beer.
Yeah.
Not great for
3.2.
Simon's bladder. That's all.
Yeah.
But you mean, as you'd expect, lovely kind of slightly burnt, toasty nose.
Lovely.
Simon, good. That kind of like soft. There's a little bit of molasses, a little bit of like.
See now.
I love a mild. Dandelion and murder.
Yeah, I do love a mild. This reminds me of like maybe something like what Tetley's used to taste like, or maybe what Boddington's used to taste like. I'm really pleased that this brewery's hung on to their kind of traditions. I know I'm looking around. There's a lot of people drinking lager, which is I mean it's hot lager,
But it's their lager.
It's hot lager, which is great.
They're not drinking Carl in a.
Yeah, no, that's great. So they're drinking all whole
a
beer.
diamond lager.
Diamond lager or crystal lager. Yeah, but the mild for me, this is beautiful.
It's gonna fly down. I love a mild.
So what's their iconic? So I'm getting them slightly mixed up with JW Lee's here.
Yeah.
Let's hope that nobody from Holt's watched this, but or JW Lee's in that matter. But so JW Lee's, they have this famous yeast strain, don't they?
Yeah, well, they all will. I mean, yeah, it's a traditional British yeast strain.
Yeah. So
nice and clean. I think a mild will really show all the bare bones, really. But it's really well made. Yeah, and they've been around for a while as well. And I'm sure kind of in a lot of pubs, probably supermarkets at one point. When I walked in, I thought, so two hoops, the golden ale. Completely remember you reviewing the early days.
Yeah. We used to get it.
That were in supermarkets.
We used to get these beers in the supermarket down. We don't see so much anymore, which is a bit of a shame. It is a bit of a shame, but I think the big pub codes now they've really strangled it. Like your Marstons, and they've really kind of captured that market, haven't they? Green King. that supermarket bottled beer is either Witchwood or
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're all the same ones, aren't they? It's a shame you don't get more.
And it pushes out the two hoots then, doesn't it? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah. I mean, but one of the historic, I don't know how long they've been going, but historic family breweries in Manchester.
Fantastic.
As we're going to cover them all today. Holt's,
Yeah.
Robinson's and JW's. We're going to be drinking in.
It's amazing. So
every day.
I know, like we've got these things, like these weird headrest things next to us. But this is the view we're seeing here. But what a lovely old British bar.
Traditional, but it's been renovated in the modern style.
Yeah.
Modern renovation, but in a sympathetic style.
Pint glasses hung above the bar. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Rob, let's go to the next pub.
Yep.
Right, here we are. This is the Blackjack Taphouse. It's called the Smithfield Market Tavern, a Blackjack Ale House. 12 keg lines, pub, 6 cacks, outside courtyard, late bar at the weekend. Oh, this looks nice. Oh yeah, look at this. Do you know what I'm enjoying about these Manchester pubs, Rob? The music's not like blasting in every single one of them.
We've got one beers on as well.
Ah.
We'll get some blackjacks, but we'll get that.
There we go. Lots of blackjack. Hey, it's nice in here, very nice. Very nice bar. Old fireplace full of books. Yeah, really lovely feel for this. Really lovely feel. I like the pictures on the wall and stuff. Yeah, this is nice. Piano. Let's have a little look at the let's have a look at the courtyard out the back, yeah. Oh yeah, this look at this, if it's raining, you know, we've got this little plastic cover. Perfect, isn't it? And then again, what I'm really enjoying about Manchester, you've got this like really new, like springing up 8 to 10 story building next to old Bathstone, you know, really old buildings. I'm going to reiterate this, and I'm going to carry on reiterating this. I really hope a little bit of old Manchester stays, and we get to keep these beautiful, beautiful old pubs. You know, the new stuff can spring up wherever it likes, as long as it doesn't encroach on these wonderful old pubs. That's the biggest thing for me. Yeah, it's beautiful, really, really lovely. Yeah, look at this. So there's some keg being poured over there. What are we going to go for, Rob? What are you fancying?
I'm thinking Hellers. I'm up for a lager.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm up for the East India Porter. I like a hoppy dark beer.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get the Lost Cause, just because you haven't tried any.
Cause.
The Collins Brewery. Collins new brewery.
Oh,
Going on,
my mate Colin Strong, if he's watching. Let's get it in. Let's see if I can possibly. Which one is it? Sorry, do you mind if I just film the pump clip? No, is that all right? Thank you very much. We'll have a bit of that. Right, let's go and sit down, Rob. Here we go. We are in. Sitting down, you've seen the intro to the video, you've seen the walk around in the pub. It's a lovely pub.
Yeah, lovely.
Nice outside area.
Yeah, this has been a pub for years, but under a different name. I remember coming in here and having a cask beer, and it was called Hop Slam.
Okay.
And they completely ripped off. They'd literally taken the branding for Bell's Hop Slam.
Yeah.
And it went on like a 4.6% cask ale. So I'm like, hang on.
Hang
fucking
on,
Hop Slam.
Take a picture, send it to him on Twitter, yeah.
And I remember having a shit in silence.
Blimey.
Right then, so first up, Hellers. This is, let's say 5.2.
Okay.
It's about that. We've got some stronger beer at this point. This is a little bit of a crafty stop.
Yeah.
So I'll have a go first. Colour wise,
Hellers.
pale golden beer.
Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah. It's got a little bit more ginger, a little bit more, brandy snaps.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of brandy snap for me.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit more malt character than a lot of Hellers.
But again,
it felt like time in the day.
It's funny, as soon as we get a Hellers, the sun comes out.
Oh, there you go.
Look at this. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but the sun is definitely on us here.
Yeah, we've been fortunate. A bit nice enough weather and a beer garden to get away from the music indoors.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I think we've done a lot of ale.
Yeah.
Sneaking a cheeky ale. The range, you saw it on Simon's video, loads. There's loads. You're like, well, which do I get? Do I get the nitro stout? Do I get the loads of cask? I don't know.
So
do they just get these ones?
Brewing the beer at the brewery, is it predominantly brewed for this pub, or do they get it out there in...
A bit of both. I mean, that, once again, we were talking as we were walking, it's guaranteed, isn't it? If you come in here, you're going to drink blackjack. Apart from we do have a guest, but we'll get on to that in a minute. So, nice. Nice
very,
hours.
very, very, very nice. I'm going to have one more taste, yeah. Oh, that's a superb Hellers. It's just a bit of honey.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's the thing. That was the sweetness of it.
Yeah.
I couldn't put my finger on.
Bit of honey, just a lovely, lovely Hellers. Like gallons of it.
Lovely.
Right, stout.
And this is we've got names. I think I just don't remember. No, that was just called Hellers. But this is a Export India Porter. So in theory, a hoppy porter. That's the old thing. A hoppy India Porter. I like that. I think this was about 6.8 maybe.
6.8%.
Bit up from the 3.2 mile in last place, but
yeah.
Ups and downs, peaks and valleys.
Yeah.
Ooh. Brambles, coffee, chocolate coffee caramel.
Chocolate coffee.
So kind of brambles and burnt kind of like things going on. For me, with black IPAs, it's where dark malts and hops hit. It becomes a bit brambly, a little bit blueberry, blackberry. Lovely. Oh, that's beautiful. I like black IPA. I like East India Porter. very much black IPA when you take this hoppy as fuck.
This reminds me of Colonel. This
Well,
reminds
they're
me
doing it East India Porter.
Colonel's
Yeah.
East India Porter. This does, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got that same kind
It's
of
very
like
nice.
roasted vibe, a hoppy vibe at the same time. Oh, that is fantastic.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's really nice. Blackjack. I mean, where have they been all my life? I know.
Manchester.
Didn't they have like cards? Weren't they like
No, you're maybe
Brett
thinking of
cards?
Wildcard.
I'm thinking of wild card, not blackjack.
It's a different card-based brewery.
I'm thinking of yeah. So blackjack. So have they been? Obviously not. That was wild card. So
Go on.
I've got the wrong. I was going to ask if they ever made it down like the South Wales way. So I have heard of this brewery. I definitely have.
We've been around for like a good 10 years or so.
Yeah. I've definitely heard of this brewery. To drink their beer in their pub on
Maybe even longer, thinking about it.
keg is brilliant.
Yeah, it's really tasty.
It's
anyway.
really good.
So we had coming to their pub. We're going to drink their beer, but
Yeah.
there was another one on. So it's a brewery called Lost Cause, new brewery. I only brewed 5 different beers. So Colin Strong, who's, it was previously at Marble, we were just being, but known for being at Buxton. I said primarily Buxton. He was known.
Yeah.
Was Colin.
Yeah.
But then
some fine ales
Northern
as well?
Mum, Black Isle,
Black Isle, sorry.
Salt,
Black Isle.
Salt until recent. Him and his wife put all the savings together, opened up a brewery based in Castleford in West Yorkshire. Only just started. I mean, this is one of the first 3 beer. I think this is the first beer that they actually brewed on site. They've done another 2 since. I've had the other 2. I've not had this one. It's called Lully, a 4% Citra Pale. But I thought,
Get into
I think when I saw Colin, you said he's the most famous British
for
brewer,
me-
and I went and told him, and he was very embarrassed.
No, it's one of these situations where some brewers get mentioned a lot, and that's because they're sought after. And
Yeah.
Colin Strong is a sought after brewer.
And a lovely man.
And a lovely man. But I'm really pleased that he's opened up his own brewery. He's doing his own thing. He's not making money for someone else anymore. He's making money for himself.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's brilliant. Can I?
Yeah, go for it.
Can I get in?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, it's just beautiful beer. It's clean. It's refreshing. There's a bit of grapefruit coming through. A bit of sweetness there. Yeah, it's just great beer. It's great Colin Strong beer.
Big
this.
aroma for 4%.
Yeah, really big.
Massive.
And I think he's understanding the market as well. I think he's understanding, like we've been through double IPAs and IPAs. I think when I first met you in when not for the first time, but when I was walking around Huddersfield with you many moons ago, I think I asked you the question, what do you drink during the week? And your answer was, so I still remember your answer was
Really?
like, yeah, I remember it. Like you just want to drink a session IPA at 4.2% ABV.
Not anymore though, oddly.
No?
Seldom do.
Yeah.
I like it strong.
Yeah, but I remember your answer back then.
Yeah.
It was like I'm on a 4.2 session, nice and hoppy,
Yeah.
nice drinkability.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It tastes so fresh. The aroma's really punchy.
Yeah.
It's like a mega whack of fresh citra. And flavour-wise, it's just a lovely
It's fantastic,
expression
isn't
of
it? Yeah.
sherbety lemon, grapefruit. Nice bit of tickle of bitterness. You can drink a pint of that. It's got a lot. For it's ABV, that's just got so much character.
Massive amount of character. Yeah, I think he's going to do well with this.
Yeah.
He's
I think you
gonna
can make that's your bread and butter, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
4%.
And going back to the blackjack
Oh, yeah,
beer. So
absolutely.
I mean, we're in a blackjack pub.
Yeah.
If you can come to this pub, what's the name of the pub?
The Smithfield Market Tavern.
That's it, the Smithfield Market Tavern. If you can come here, please come here. The beer's fantastic.
And there's loads. There's loads of choice as well of blackjack beers. Loads.
Yeah. Really
It's
good.
hard to make a decision on what to have.
Yeah,
Want 'em
really.
all.
I mean, yeah, you want to try them all, don't you? Brilliant. Next pub.
Yeah.
Next pub will be off.
It's going to get interesting towards the end. We're nearing, I'd say a third.
A third of the way
Way,
through.
maybe.
Are we?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see how far we get.
I reckon. Yeah. Let's see how far we
See,
get.
my map is based up in 2 halves.
Yeah.
We're towards the end of the first half.
Are we?
We've got 2 more pubs to drink in before the end of the first half.
Wow. What we're going to push, we're going to keep
Towards the end, it might be really interesting to see what kind of state we're in. Because I thought, we're just drinking loads of session stuff.
Yeah,
but we're actually drinking 6.8%.
Well, there's that, and I'm wondering, I mentioned this to you in between pubs.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm topping up from yesterday a little bit. I do. I feel
We
like
were that
you know,
bad.
yesterday I was bulletproof. Today I feel a bit like, oh. But I'll be fine. There's
And if he
water
isn't,
in the bag.
That's for your entertainment.
And
later
there's all sorts
I'm
in my
scraping
bag,
him off
yeah.
the pavement. But he's still holding his.
Yeah, I feel
Still holding your fucking GoPro.
I feel good. Yeah, we're still going. Cheers. Right, yeah, we're going to do a quick walk-in of the Crown and Kettle. So the reason why we're going into this bar is it's got a wonderful kind of like a historic ceiling. Apparently it was something to do with an air balloon or something. So if I stand over in the corner here, you can get the full kind of scale of it. It's like absolutely fantastic. It's all kind of like netted off in case, of course, bits fall down. But absolutely wonderful ceiling here. And beer-wise, lots of different stuff. Guinness, Paulaner, lots of Brew York stuff going on. Vocation, Shindigger, more Brew York, lots more kind of Shindigger and Siren. Yeah, it's a fantastic bar, but great kind of history here with really tall windows, really tall high ceilings, and yeah, just a great kind of historical kind of Manchester bar. You can see here some of that. This is my old trade of carpentry. That's lath and plaster there, probably covering up some old window of some kind or something. But yeah, wonderful place, amazing. Right, right, we're out of here now. We were going to go to a place just over the road there, but we haven't got time to pop in there now because it's not open. What was it called?
Bar Fringe.
Bar Fringe.
Yeah, they used to do, in the early days, you come into Manchester, you go to Angel, go to Marble,
yeah,
Bar Fringe.
and Bar Fringe.
Bunch of like Belgian beers on draft, bit of German beer on draft. Early days, I've had bottles of Cantillon in there and stuff for like £6.
Ah, it's amazing.
It was one of those early adopters of
something a bit different.
I mean, it's busiest I've ever seen this pub.
Yeah, no, this pub is absolutely fantastic. And then you got the Wayfair over the road, which looks quite decent, doesn't it? Where are we going to next?
We're going down, I think it's Oxford Street?
Oxford Street.
Road, I think it's called. Down here we've got a JW Lee's pub and Robinson's pub.
Oh, right, JW Lee's and Robinson's, let's go. Right, Rob, the Castle Hotel.
Yes.
Robinson's pub.
Yeah, another family brewery from Manchester.
Another family brewery from Manchester, look at that. Doesn't that look fantastic? And then across the road, you've got Gulliver's, which is a JW Lee's pub. Just there, and I'm dead excited to get over there too. So we're going to do a half in here,
Half over there,
and a half over there. So yeah, let's have a look at the frontage of this. It looks really nice. Yeah, so
not bad.
It's that
Still,
beautiful, like
kind of glazed tiles and stuff like
glazed tiles, a real Manchester look to it. Let's get in. Let's get in. Let's have a look at this. So there's the floor. Castle Hotel. Walking in, oh look at the ceilings in here, absolutely fantastic. Really, hello, how you doing? I'm just looking at your beautiful pub. Is that okay? Oh no, it's fantastic. What a lovely place. Yeah. What are we going to do, Rob? What do you fancy? I'm going to go with, do you still do the unicorn?
Yeah, we've got unicorn and the ale.
Yeah, that's the stuff. I'd like a half unicorn, I think. Yeah, just something.
You're right.
Yeah, my half. I mean, yeah, my half. Do you mind if I have a little wander around? You've got a beer garden? Yeah, a beer garden. I'll go and have a little look. Yeah, I will. No, I will. Yeah.
That's a nice supper.
Right. We got our half Robinson's unicorn. Whoop, spinning it all over the blooming floor here. Let's have a little look at this pub then. So, oh, fantastic! Look at this. So, yeah, little kind of parlours and stuff going on here. Absolutely fantastic. Hello, how are you doing? Little video blog for YouTube, just talking about what a lovely pub this is. Amazing, amazing. Thank you. Again, nice tile floors.
It's like a little gig room in there. What they do, a lot of bands in there.
Little gig room. Something going on up there. They said they had a beer garden as well. Yeah. Should we have a little wander up there?
Who knows?
I don't know what it is though. Should we just carry on going? That's the toilet. Yeah, they mentioned a beer garden. I can't find it.
There's a little bit out back. You should have this one. I've been here before. Anyway.
Is it? Oh well. There's something. Yeah, there's something going on up there. Like a function.
Shall we do a little bit of spiel about this?
Do you know what we'll do? I think we'll do it here.
A bit further away from music.
Yeah, we're a bit further away from music. Yeah, so. Robertson's Unicorn. A bit biscuity, nice and traditional.
Yeah, it's a super traditional beer, isn't it? Lovely and creamy.
Creamy rich. This is all about kind of like just trying something fresh on cask while it's here.
Quintessentially British kind of golden ale.
Yeah.
Biscuity, light hop, kind of maybe like first gold, something like that.
Yeah. Like wafery, nutty, biscuity. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You've got a bit of hobnob going on, hasn't it?
Bit of hobnob. But that's it really. Yeah, that's it really.
There's a bit of music going on, so we've got to be careful.
Yeah. Just a lovely old pub. Lovely smell.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful. Right, JWD's next.
See you up the road.
Okay, so we are leaving the Robinson's pub. I really enjoyed it in there, Rob. You hit the nail on the head there where you said, look, there's nothing wrong with it. There's no vinegar flavour. It's well decent. Kept. It's well kept. It was. Yeah. It was a decent beer. The Unicorn in the Castle Hotel in a Robinson's pub was really decent.
We've got a long walk for the next pub side.
We got a lot. Well, it's exactly why I carried on recording. So we're going from Robinson's to JW Lee's. Now this is my dream type of thing, you know, to go from a Robinson's pub to a JW Lee's pub.
I did a bit of day judging with Michael Jones.
Yeah.
He was kind of like a bit of a toff, but he was a real character and lovely.
Yeah.
He had like a mustard coloured blazer with like corduroy patches on the thing. He just fit like, oh, you're the descendant of, you're the multiple generational descendant,
right,
of a brewery owner. Like, yeah, you're wonderful.
Yeah. Well, look at this lovely glass and whatnot. Yeah, let's get in here. Let's get in here. Oh, what a lovely pub this is. What a fantastic place. Yes. Hello there. I'm filming a blog for YouTube, the pubs and bars of Manchester. Is that all right? That's amazing. Now I come from South Wales, Barry, Gavin and Stacey down in Barry in South Wales. I come from there. Are you? Port Talbot, Barry Vados, me, Barry Vados. How you doing? But I've never had. I've drank JWD's beer. Yeah. I know the yeast strain has been exported all over the world. It's good. No, but I've never had anything on cask or keg. So what would you recommend?
That's a hard
Your bestseller then? Your bestseller.
I think the MPA and the Founders, I'd say, are...
Do you know, I'm fancying the Founders. Should we have one of each?
We'll have half of each.
We'll have half of each. Yeah. Can I have a little wander? Do you have a beer garden and whatnot?
To be honest, I've got room in there.
You can tell my Cardiff accent, can you? Cardiff Mesbeh.
I moved away quite young, so it's like my accent's nearing gone.
Yeah.
There you go.
Amazing.
But, there's like a room down there, there is like a little club going on, so...
Is it?
Yeah.
Can I have a little wander? Is that right?
I'm sure it'll be alright.
I've been dead excited. It's been my thing all day. JW Lee's pub. Yeah. There we go. So there's the bar down there. Obviously toilets and stuff. I like it. It's a bit, you know, it's you got your bar, you got your seating area, you got this lovely. I really like this room in here. Really lovely, kind of like leather seats, tables, high ceilings again. Obviously, this would have been a little snug. They've knocked some walls out here along the way, but you got the stained glass window over there. But beautiful, absolutely beautiful place. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
They're not just on the edge of just on the edge of City Chapel.
Here we go. Here we go.
If you look at the wall in there, there's all the heritage pubs. There's a big poster on the wall.
Oh, should we go and have a look?
Pick out a few off there that you like.
Nice one, thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah. Cheers, mate. Let's go and have a one. It's quite loud in there with the music, that's the only thing. Yeah, that is, that is. Oh, is that right? Is that right? Thank you. Oh, wicked, that's perfect. Thank you, yeah.
Is that alright for you?
I reckon, yeah, probably more, you know, if we keep... It's there, so if we sit here...
Yeah. In the armchair.
In the armchair, so I reckon if we... So what I'll do, if I stick my rucksack here... There we go. That's a nice height, isn't it? You're on the rucksack, you're sitting on the rucksack.
That's the MPA and that's the Founders.
Right, okie dokie then. So, which one was that? I really fancy the Founders.
That's the MPA, that's the Founders.
Right, let's do the MPA then first.
Okay. Are we doing it? Are we on?
We're live, yeah. We carried on recording.
Right, okay.
Let's carry on going. What's this one?
That's the MPA, so that's like 3.7 or anything like that. Manchester Pale Ale, MPA.
Oh, let me know.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
It's kind of like slight, it's a bit of Werther's. A bit of Werther's going on.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I call them, right?
Yeah. Whoop, boom. I knew straight away. I was like, oh, yeah. That's like
you have a Terry K there for the summer toffees. I'll tell you that afterwards.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Interesting, nice and hoppy on the back end, a little bit of bitterness coming through.
Quite similar
It's
to
all right.
what we had over the road actually.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd say lighter, a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just a bit softer, not much bite in comparison, but smooth.
Nice biscuit malt coming through. Yeah, brilliant.
A simple beer.
An absolute.
I can see people drinking pints and pints of that.
But great, again, it's that great lacing.
And I mean, I usually watch Simon doing these, and you think, oh, he's having to go in and ask about these. Everybody's been working in these pubs. They've all been really accommodating.
They really have.
Like, yeah, of course, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, they really have. So the deal was, I was telling Rob, I did the Salisbury, the Beers and Bars of Salisbury, and I just walked into one pub without asking if I could film.
And Smith start playing.
Yeah,
the Smith. Stone Roses next, and then Oasis.
Yeah, I'll keep talking to keep the monetisation away. Come on,
shall I sing it? And it'll stop it being like, it's clearly not Morrison.
Yeah. So yeah, I went to Salisbury and walked into a bar there, and the bar owner was like, "What are you doing filming in my pub?" He said, "You're gonna have to ask every single patron if you can film them and get the permission and he wanted written permission from every single customer in the pub." Like, no, I won't bother. But anyway, he lost his temper a bit and.
You had a fight out, you had a scuffle on the street.
Yeah,
roll around on the cobbles.
And I decided not to film anymore. But anyway, I generally ask these days if I can come and film. But everyone in Manchester's been amazingly accommodating, haven't they?
Yeah.
So this one, I'm looking forward to this one.
Ale.
Founders Chestnut Ale.
I don't think it's actually got chestnuts in it. It's more the colour.
No, the chestnut colour beer here. Yeah, but great stuff. Oh, yeah. There's something about British breweries. Let's call them what they call it, like family brewers.
That's exactly what it is.
Let's call them family brewers.
Yeah.
They know how to brew stronger beer.
Yeah.
The moment you get anything over like 4.5%,
yeah, that's like, I think that's like 4.6 or something like that, isn't it?
It just becomes its own thing. It's great malt quality, biscuity, nutty, hoppy. It's just great stuff.
Yeah, it's
great
a
stuff.
Kind of rounded. Very rounded beer.
And I'd rather go for something from these families. I'd rather go for something slightly stronger
Sorry,
than.
I'm just making jokes up in my head.
Are you?
Yeah.
Like chocolate
I'll
coffee
get
caramel.
I'll get you about. I'll get you with that one later.
And Stone the Crow.
I'm gonna sneak something in later. You're gonna make him laugh.
You snuck a couple of things in already.
We'll see what happens. Anyway, but I think that's a lovely, well-made, traditional beer.
It is.
But it's got a little bit more. I mean, I said we've had the Unicorn over the road with the MPA.
Yeah.
Decent. But they are what they are. That, it's a little bit more. Turn the dial up a little bit.
Sorry if we've ruined your afternoon, my friend. Sorry. Sorry. We're doing a vlog of the pubs of Manchester, so we had to come to a change of relief, and we thought hopefully being the other end of the room would be not disturbing you too much.
No, you're fine, yeah.
Oh, lovely.
This was a good choice, this place.
Oh, brilliant! What a pub, and the beer is fantastic. The beer is fantastic. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Cheers. Yeah. Cheers. There we go. It's okay. So yeah, but we've emptied the blooming room.
It was empty before. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Pipes haven't boring the tits.
Simon's boring the hell. What is he doing? Talking about beer. But
yeah.
But when it comes to family brewed beer, I would say I would rather go something a little. Like, you got your 3.8s. Lots of people probably drink that, but I'm all over this. Like from a family brewer, I just find that they have to start getting out of their comfort zone a little bit.
Well, that's your bread and butter. People buy that in volume.
Yeah.
People probably buy, like 4 times more of that than that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's a pint.
It's
that's
just
a pint. That's pint after pint after pint after pint. That's a couple of pints. That one.
Yeah.
For most people.
Yeah, but
both character and ABV.
But if you ask them to, like Robinsons or Brains or JWEs, if you ask them to brew, or what was the one we were in earlier on as well? I want to include those, the mild.
Oh, the Holtz.
Joseph Holtz. If you ask them to brew an imperial stout or a barley wine, you know they're going to be out of this world.
Well, you're in a pub with a brewery and make an incredible barley wine.
They make the barley, really?
Yeah, Harvest Ale.
Of course.
Should they release Harvest Ale?
They can buy it here, can we?
Probably not, but you can buy it in America.
Right. Right.
Yeah. After I've looked behind the bar, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have a little chat. Harvest Ale. Yeah, of course. But I'm loving it. All of these family brewers, Manchester brewers, are fantastic. This beer, particularly.
Got bloody Noel Gallagher at wall over there, one posted up there. I mean, yeah. Manchester King, yeah.
Of course, I've forgotten. I wonder if we're going to bump into him.
New Order next to him, bloody hell.
Yeah. Matthew Curtis next to him.
It's like the most Manchester place ever.
Yeah. Amazing. Okay, so next pub will be off next.
We'll see.
Right, we just literally come off the main centre of Manchester, just there, and like the little, what I love about these cities, the cities of the world, really, the UK, abroad, Belgium, France, and Germany. Hello, how you doing? You all right? It's like you find these old places. These, like, look at this, like Green King, the Shakespeare. Have a look at this pub. It's been here, what, Rob? 60?
Well, the pub's from 1665, but it was moved here. From Chester, the entire pub was moved from Chester to Manchester.
Really? Yeah. They moved this whole pub from Chester.
It's a long time ago.
However they did it. It was like 400 years ago. I don't know, but thank you very much. She was literally sitting there with her,
and it's supposedly haunted.
Right, yeah.
By the ghost of the chef who was hung in the pub.
Right.
For committing a terrible crime.
Right.
We can't go into details of that. Go on Google and find out yourself. Look at it. Yeah.
Let's have a look at this place then. Let's get in, yeah.
Yeah, go and have a look.
Let's get in.
Otherwise, what else?
Any sort of non-alcoholic beer?
Yeah, so more seen as you got old fireplaces. It's that kind of typical Green King pub, you got like timber walls, timber low ceilings, kind of stuff going on. And then at the bar, Cruz Campo, Stella, Boddington's, a bit of ABK, football on the telly, that sort of thing. But yeah, it's piano. Just a lovely kind of like snug old pub, really. It doesn't. Now I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be completely honest here. Normally with a little studs on the floor. Normally with a like a Green King pub, for us, I was just about to say, down south where we have Green King pubs, they're always selling food, but it didn't seem food-led at all.
Like burgers and
Oh, is
food.
it? Ah, there we are. Well, they do food, yeah, burgers and worse and mains and that sort of thing. But what a lovely...
So we can say camera. Next door is oddly a Brewdog hotel.
a Brewdog.
Hotel.
This is their hotel. It's a funny thing, isn't it? I mean, we might as well cover it while we're here. We've been blogging since 2010. Brewdog very early on. Brewdog was still very exciting back. Let's move to the side a little bit. Brewdog was quite an exciting thing to do back in the day, wasn't it? Then they started buying aeroplanes and buying hotels. And very like, I don't know. I just don't have much of an interest in going. I mean, I wish them the very best, but you know,
Things have changed.
things have changed.
It's not the brewery that we was in.
No, exactly. I would just leave it there, I suppose.
But the fact
Leave
that
it there.
there's a hotel and it's
Yeah,
this pub from
you can stay there like.
1665.
Yeah. So how far's the next?
2 minutes. 2 minutes walk.
Yeah. All right. 2 minute walk. So Beermoth. This is Beermoth. I'm looking forward to a craft beer cafe. Beermoth, Brown Street, established 2015 in Manchester. Yeah. So here we go then. Here's the place. Lots of kind of hobs hanging from the ceilings. There's a moth there. Lots of again hobs hanging from the ceiling. And then here's their beers. So Birthday Pales by Runaway, Sureshot, Red Willow, Rothhouse, Chapter, Buxton, Runaway again, Red Willow, Blackjack Track. Oh, they got some
might be a
tracks
bit of
for
Sonoma.
Nova.
I think it's going to be a bit of Sonoma.
Runaway. Do you know what I'm going to go with?
What are you going to go
Cloudwater, not the Runaway, Cloudwater, and then there's Burning Sky down the bottom. What about a Rothhouse Pale?
You can have that if you want.
What do you think? Do you think that's worth it, or
Come on, Sonoma.
Sonoma, track Sonoma? Yeah. Well, we could. Yeah, let's do that. Right.
Yeah.
Here we are. So we got Sonoma by track. I thought it was pretty decent actually, the price. It was £4.70.
That's pretty decent, yeah. Because Beermoth is quite expensive, but one of their always one of their house beers really.
Yeah.
A modern classic, you think of like craft beer, you think like Sid Rolling Man, and you definitely think of Sonoma. Cask is where it is king. Apparently.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll just do a quick one in here, Rob. So nice looking beer.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh yeah, the aroma, pineapple with a grapefruit, orange peel, fleshy blood orange.
Hey, you did it.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah.
There you go, lovely. She's got a little bit more than a lot of the other ones we've got today.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
it's just
Quaffable.
yeah. I mean, I really enjoyed the last two, but Robinson's, JW's. Everything has its own place in the market, I suppose. It does. But this is fantastic.
Yeah, it's really
This is
tasty beer, isn't it?
fantastic. It's really tasty beer. Juicy, tropical, grapefruit.
Obviously, that's second strength at
Yeah.
3.5. 3.8, so 3.8.
3.8% ABV.
Back to character, lots of flavour.
Yeah.
Low ABV.
Yeah, amazing.
It's understandable why it's so popular.
Yeah, very good.
I'm sure
Very
there's
good.
multiple pints being drunk here right now.
Right, I got a question.
Yes.
I've seen on the bar Lancashire crisps. Have you tried Lancashire crisps?
Yeah.
Are they
I'd
as
say
good
they're
as
not
yours?
as good as...
Are they as good as yours?
not even close.
Not even close.
The sad and pale comparison, I'd say.
Okay, brilliant.
Get some Seabrooks later.
Yeah.
Rapid crisps.
Right, well let's go to the next pub. Brilliant. Okay, so another two pubs here. You got the Waterhouse here on the end. Looks a bit like actually it looks like a Wetherspoons. I think it is. It's a JD Wetherspoons. That one.
More excited about fucking crap Wetherspoons.
And then
It's one of the best pubs in the city.
right,
Paul Jones from yesterday on it was
Cloudwater.
of where we should go, and it is a great one.
Right, okay. So there's a door there or a door here? Which door do you want to go in? So the City Arms. Oh, look at this place. Oh, this is a proper boozer. Absolute proper boozer, this one. Dartboard. Them lovely mirrors, nice seats. Yeah, they got, wow, that's perfect, isn't it? Rums and, oh, look at these beers. Look at these beers. I'm going to shimmy down here, have a little look down here. Oh yeah, look at this. Absolutely fantastic. Lovely, beautiful, beautiful pub. Smoking area, so you've got an outside area. Oh yeah, look at this. Little like cubby type place, yeah, brilliant, fantastic. We won't go in there, not allowed in there. An intelligent man is sometimes forced to be drunk to spend time with his fools. Love it. What a pub. What an amazing pub this is. Sorry.
Such a fucking strange place.
Yeah. And on cask, there's the cask stuff going on. What are we having, Rob?
A bit of Cloudwater, I think.
A little bit of Cloudwater this. We'll get them and I don't know, with it being so busy, maybe we have a little sip of the Cloudwater and talk about it on the way out. Yeah, we'll do that. But yeah, amazing place. So we're in the City Arms. We got a typical. We finally found some substance. So I got a pickled egg. We've got some scampi fries and bacon fries, which is, what is it? Surf.
You've got to do it. 'Cause I've done it loads of times. One of them, same time. Surf and surf.
Surf and surf. Here we go.
Scampi and bacon. Surf and surf.
Scampi fry, bacon fry, surf and surf. I'm literally sucking on the fat. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, very good. And beer, you have a Cloudwater.
Yeah, happy from Cloudwater and Simon's on the Black Band Porter.
Black Band Porter, good stall. Good, one finger whitehead. Superb. Absolutely superb. What's the Cloudwater like? Beautiful. Beautiful.
It really takes me back to yesterday.
Yeah.
Cloudwater got such a flavour. Specific characteristics.
Yeah, definitely.
Are we going to get a live pickled egg eat?
Yeah.
Go on then. Fill yourself. Eat a pickled egg. This is what the public wants.
So, pickled egg. This is traditional as British pub gets. Egg, they boil them, don't they? They just leave them in hard-boiled egg, leave them in vinegar. I love the damn things.
I'm going to deal with horrendous farts later as well now.
So, I'm going to be honest. In the last pub, Beer Mob, I was almost begging Robert, if we go to a fish and chip shop or something, if we get some chips or fish. This is it. I got my substance in my pickled egg. The guys behind the bar know what they're doing. This is enough. You'll buy another half or a pint after this, wouldn't you? You just crack on. Sharp with the vinegar.
Yeah.
The vinegar, like, whoa. But at the same time, it's a beautiful thing. I'm going to swap hands, so I don't want to infect the bag of crisp with them. But these are equally as good.
Oh yeah. It's one of the best, isn't it, really? Scampi fry. Which do you prefer? Scampi fry or bacon fry?
Bacon fry. It's lovely, isn't it? Perfect. fatty. It makes you want to drink more beer. It's the reason why they're here. I mean, Scabby Fry, they're of a different, like, oh, crunchy and great texture. And, yeah, amazing. Salty, crunchy. Yeah, let's drink some of our beer. So there's the Wetherspoons pub we didn't go in. We just come out of the City Arms, and we're gonna have a little, just pop our head in the Vine Inn, just have a little look. I love this old kind of like glass, wonderful. Yeah, isn't it a lovely looking pub outside? Isn't it? Like the glazed tiles.
The tiles, I can't say tiles.
Yeah, they're like a glazed tile. They're beautiful, aren't they? Yeah. I'm gonna go and have a look. Show the beers and pubs. Well, I will. I'm gonna have a look after you said, yeah. Wow. Look at this place. So you got a bar, you got like this cellar bar downstairs. Lots of, I mean I gotta talk loudly because of the music, but yeah, cellar bar down here, which is fantastic. All kind of like exposed brickwork going on. Is this somebody having a cigarette? It looks like a cigarette, isn't it? I don't know, they might be vaping. And then you got like the regular cash stuff going on here. But then you get to go upstairs, so downstairs, upstairs. This is cool. Yeah, I like this. I really like this. A proper kind of Manchester boozer. Brilliant. I'll tell Rob to poke his head in there to have a look. It's like a bit of a surprise. Rob, you want to poke your head in there and have a look? It's amazing. There's like down, as soon as you go in, you go downstairs, you go upstairs.
This place next door is Molten Cast Cellar Bar.
Ah, right. Yeah, that's what it is, yeah, part of that. I am so pleased. I'm all into my kind of like Korean dishes and whatnot, but this is Chinatown. Look at this, it's absolutely wonderful. Look at this wonderful place. Oh, what do you think of a place like this, Rob? I mean,
incredible, isn't it?
It does.
I've always really intimidated a place like this. I don't know where to go or what to get. You know?
Yeah, it's like,
I don't know what. I know where to go.
I mean, do you know what?
Thai massage, Simon. I can see it in your hands.
Oh, Siamese Thai massage and spa. We better get in there. Yeah, we better get in there. Yeah, the thumbs up. Yeah, from the man over there. Sheshman Kitchen. Oh, that looks good. You know the one you got to go to, the one where there's people. See the people queuing up.
Yeah, but that's good.
That's the one to go for. Chinatown, Manchester. I love it. Absolutely love it. Look at that. You know, like, they make the best food in the world, don't they? Like, why shouldn't they? Why shouldn't they celebrate it? Like, you know? Yeah. Man walks into a bar. Who wrote a book about that? Hang on, Rob. One thing though. Before we go in hides, I just wanted to have a look at this. Look at that. You got the Tetleys.
Well, that's the next place. As you can see.
Oh, we're gonna go in there.
The smallest bar in Europe.
Oh. There we go. Let's get in here then. Let's have a little look. So this is how it's, oh, so you got their own beer. Fantastic. Yeah, please. I'll have a dark ruby, please. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, please. Thank you very much. So Hydes, you got your own brewery in Manchester, yeah? Amazing. Sorry, I'm
putting on the spot.
When I come from Barry and Cardiff, and there's nothing really down that way, so amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Barry, Gavin and Stacey. Yeah, I can do that. Have you? You like it?
It's very small.
It is very small. It is very small. But this looks very good. 3.5. Yeah, high. Yeah, amazing. I'm doing the pubs and bars thing in Manchester. Can I have a little look down the back? Is that alright?
That's a big factory.
Yeah, thank you very much. Now, look at this. What a... No, obviously not. I thought it was like an outside area.
Smoking area with the men's room.
Oh, is that what it is? Right, okay, sorry.
Having another great
So, yeah. Another amazing old Manchester pub. Right, so we're in Hyde's, a Manchester.
The Old Grey Horse.
We're in the Old Grey Horse, drinking a Hyde's Brewery beer. It's a mild ale. It's fantastic.
Ruby mild.
Oh, fantastic. Look at that head retention. Fantastic head retention on the beer. Really deep, dark looking, wonderful beer. A traditional Manchester beer, you know, especially coming from a Welshman where we get pints of Carlin and Fosters and that sort of rubbish down that way. Look at this.
Oh,
beautiful.
Still bad.
I'm not bad, I'm actually really tired. It's not the drink.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Lovely creamy head as well, isn't it?
Great mouthfeel, great drinkability, a little bit of carbonation, a little bit of roasted malt in there. Oh, it's almost like you don't want to film. It's almost like you just want to turn the camera off and drink the beer, which is exactly what we're going to do. This, if you're in Manchester, try a pint of Hyde. It's fantastic, really good. Right, Rob, I'm going to go in here on my own. This is the smallest bar in Europe. You can see that by like the blue plaque here. The Circus, the Tetley Heritage Inn, by virtue of its historic interest, merits the title the smallest bar in Europe, the biggest welcome in the world. Now apparently this place is literally, you go in here, oh my goodness me, wow, yeah, look at this. Yeah, this is really quite tiny. Sorry, can I squeeze fast? Thank you very much. Yeah, oh yeah, look at this. Proper little pub. A tiny little bar. Don't incriminate yourself, I know, like I'm doing a YouTube video, but it is proper small, isn't it? It's really. You don't realise, do you, how small it is?
So the smallest bar is from there to there.
Right, that's what it is. Yeah. Right, so from there to there is the smallest bar in Europe. I get it. It is properly small. Yeah. Right, thank you very much. Enjoy the beer, guys. Cheers. Yeah. Nah. It's very small. It's very small. The Circus Tavern. We got it. We filmed it. We went in there. Well, Rob, you gotta be in this. Do you know why you gotta be in this one? Because we were here 2012. Not here in 2012, but Bunderbush in Leeds. Yeah. We had the green fries.
But this,
yeah,
the brewery, which essentially just brews to service their smaller chain. That's right.
Oh, that's pretty cool though, isn't it? What we got? Down here, Pilsner, Cartaway, Vienna Lager. Oh, Vienna Lager, Gypsy Boy, Calabier. Oh yeah, this is all. And a Pila Pila. That is perfect beer. That is, for me, Rob, that is absolutely perfect beer. Let's get in, let's see what it's all about. I do like this place.
There's space just for drinks though.
Ah, right, okay. Right, no worries, we'll carry on filming in a moment. Okay, so we are in Bunderbush. We've enjoyed this double IPA. Rob's drunk his, I'm drinking mine. I know it's a bit different just to do like we've already drank the beer. It's very good.
Yeah, it's really
nice. Very good. It's hot beer, citrusy.
It's a beautiful place. I really love this place. The space is beautiful. It smells incredible in here.
The food smells absolutely fantastic. But what I love about this beer, Rob, is that little bit of hop burn on the back of the throat. That little bit of like...
A little bit of bite.
Yeah. I really like it. So, where are we off next?
Somewhere a bit special.
Rob.
Yep.
I think...
Making sure you don't get run over.
I won't get run over, look at that. I am thinking this place here is wonderful. Look at this. I want to show the stained glass kind of like, look at this place. Look at that wonderful, beautiful glazed tiles on the outside of this building. So the brewery would have been called Wilson's back in the day. Obviously Wilson's are not a brewery anymore, but the purveyor of the peak, it's lasted the test of time. 1820. I'm loving it. I'm loving that beautiful, wonderful kind of glazed tile. It just It speaks volumes. It.
So unique.
You showed me some pictures of this place, and I was like, yeah, it's all right. But it's only when you kind of like stand in front of the building that you realise it's just absolutely wonderful. What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful pub. So let's get in. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Look at this. So yeah, lots of kind of like little cubbies, no RSJs. It haven't been like knocked into one or knocked into two. Yeah, what a wonderful pub. Bit of music going on, so we'll talk until we can get away from the speaker. But yeah, there we go. So it's kind of Timmy Taylor's and Mancunian and Harvey Blonde, who Brightside Brewing Company.
It's not one I know, but
yeah, of course. Titanic Plum Porter, Heineken Silver. Do you know what? Should we go really silly and get 2 halves of Timmy Taylor's? Yeah, let's do that.
Milestone, actually. Milestone.
Yeah, let's do that. Right, okay. Millstone Brewery, Tiger Rust. Let's do 2 halves of that. But yeah, this is the pub. You've seen it. I'm going to stop because of the music. But yeah, amazing. Okay, Rob, this is the last pub of the day. The Britain's Protection. And I want to start off the video by showing off like this advertisement at the back here. You've got a great big skyscraper. Exactly what I've been talking about all day. Almost like the protection of Manchester. Yeah. The looking after the old railways, brick buildings, wonderful buildings here, and then you look behind that and you see these massive skyscrapers with New York style advertisements on them. Yes, it's the future, of course it's the future, but we need to protect the past, don't we? We do.
They're established 1811.
There is stuff going on with this place. This is a very important video, I feel.
He's owned by Heineken.
Yeah.
So Star Pubs, I think it is.
Okay.
And as we stand, I think about 10 days, maybe less, maybe about a week.
Ferrari. Yeah.
About a week from now, the tenant has been there for over 20 years.
Yeah.
Potentially not going to have their tenancy, and they can't afford the costs.
Right.
Costs.
Yeah.
So that's all. They're doing a GoFundMe for it as well.
Right.
Because they lose their license, Heineken are going to take it back.
And then what are Heineken going to do? They're just going to do exactly what Heineken do. Heineken do what Heineken do. I'm not going to get personal with it, but Heineken. I mean, if you go to Poland, Heineken. If you speak to people in Poland about Heineken, it's not great.
So supposedly on the site of the Peterloo massacre going back hundreds of years.
Yeah.
It was supposedly used as a recruitment centre.
Yeah.
For the Napoleonic Wars.
Right.
And it's still there. That's mental.
It's still there.
Men who were going to fight in the Napoleonic Wars.
Yeah.
Went in there and signed up.
Yeah.
Teenagers probably.
Yeah. And it's still.
Fucking Heineken.
Well, no, we can't have that. We can't have that. So let's go and
see what it looks like.
There is a song. There is a Heineken song in there. Heineken. Yeah. The Polish sing it. It's like Heineken, and I don't know the rest of the song, but it's like Heineken, and it's not sung in a very nice in a like a nice way, and I get that. But we're gonna go in like so 50 Great Bridgewater Street. Established 811. Wait, I just got to get this. Britain's Protection. There we go. If you need to pause the video at any stage, please pause the video. But have a look at that sign. Pause and play. So we're gonna go in.
Yeah, window. Stick it to Star Pubs. Heineken.
Yeah, stick it to Star Pubs. So look, there's already a big kind of like backlash against what's going on here, because this is history. What is going on here is, for me and everybody else, is absolutely wrong, isn't it? It's absolutely wrong. Yeah. Look at this pub. Why would Heineken want to ruin another pub? Just another pub.
Horrible.
Yeah. I I totally agree. Is there anybody here who would want to speak? You know, like a manager or an owner? Is that?
That's me. I am both.
You are both. Clark, I'm going to turn it off a minute. Okay, so we got an interesting story here. We're going to speak to the landlord of the Britain's Protection here in wonderful Manchester. It's under a little bit of threat from Heineken. Here's the history of the place. But it's a wonderful old pub here in Manchester. Wonderful, and I'm here with Alan, the manager. Hello, Alan. How you doing? How you doing? So, Alan, can you take me back to the very start of this place being a pub? I've been to York. There's some talk of like bars being male at the front, and is that very similar here to?
In that kind of time period, that was kind of standard. So this one goes back to 1806.
Okay.
So obviously, back like them, for example, the door at the back here actually used to be a hatch, and that was where you'd have like people on horseback would come through.
Right.
Just put like the clay pot through the gap. They get filled with ale.
Amazing.
And then on the way they go. So
Amazing.
All this used to be kind of old horse track and things as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we obviously back in the day, you had men only in the front here.
Yeah.
I think at one point it switched to women were able to sit in the vault at the back on Sundays alone.
Yeah.
But even I think that only changed in like the 1930s, I think, or something like that. So
Yeah.
even then it's not as kind of short a time ago as you think.
Yeah.
You know, when I think about going out drinking, you said to my mum, "Oh no, you can't go out. It's only Dad can go for a pint." They wouldn't have stood for it, would they? But yeah, I mean,
Amazing.
this is over 200-year-old building. It's all original tile, all original wood.
Wonderful.
The only thing that's changed is the paintwork and the leatherwork has been up a little bit.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how much money it costs to make something look like it's not been touched in 200 years.
I love it. It's fascinating. I mean, the amount of whiskey. I'm not a whiskey drinker myself, but the amount of whiskey I've kind of noticed in here is fascinating.
I took the place got bought out by my business partners, the owners, in 2012. At that point, they had about 150 whiskies.
Really?
We then built that to about 400, and we keep roughly around 400 on the shelves at any one time. We've
Yeah.
got, for example, if you have a look just over this way behind you, we've got the Northwest British Generators collection, including our own bottles as well. So we actually do our own barrels with the distillery in the US.
Really?
Yeah, we get them sent here. The barrels are actually, there's one in the corner here as you go through the hallway.
Yeah.
The rest of the beer garden using the tables.
Yeah.
We do around about 280 Scotch variants. It takes a lot of work to keep up with different suppliers and whatnot, but it's been known as the biggest whiskey pub in Manchester.
The biggest whiskey pub in and this is the thing. Tourism is a massive thing, isn't it? People are coming here from around the world to try your whiskey.
I had a couple come in today and they were like, "Oh, we're from Cornwall." Well, our friend of ours came in 5 years ago and he said, "If you go to Manchester, you've got to go there."
Yeah,
I had two guys the other day. A guy called Ray. He came in about 6 years back. He's from Barrow.
Yeah.
But then he moved to Florida. And then he came back in about 3 days ago with 6 other people. He was like, "Oh, these are my friends from Florida," because he actually has a bar in Florida.
Yeah.
He was like, "Can you give us some old beer mats so we can take them back to the US? Because they don't make them." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, take some, mate. No problem." But it's like I get people from New York. With the Jack Daniels, for example, we send them all over the world. I sent a bottle to Tasmania, and it cost him more for shipping it than it did for the bottle. But because he wanted a Manchester Jack Daniels, he didn't care. Do whatever it costs. So it's crazy.
And the history, the Britain's Protection. And Rob was telling me, but I
so effectively, it was originally it was used as like a recruiting kind of station for the Napoleonic Wars, and then obviously you had the battle of the Peatland Massacre, which in 1819, effectively, the local constituents decided to kind of rise up against the local government as they were trying to increase everything, cost-wise and taxes. So they effectively did a peaceful sit-in just over the road at where the GMX is now,
right.
in front of there.
Okay, yeah.
Effectively, 80,000 people. Complete
80,000, right? Yeah.
Stopped. The government's answer to that was to send out the police force, which at the time was Sabre Drawn Guard on horseback.
Yeah.
So you can imagine you've got 80,000 people kind of going, "We won't be moved."
Yeah.
And you've got them just going, "Well, okay then, big old sword at your face." It's going to cause quite a bit of panic.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it did. So there's actually not a lot of noted deaths from what I understand of actual sabre wounds, but a lot of it is trampling, obviously mass panic, but a lot of people barricaded back inside this building to keep safe. So it's weird to think that there's generational lines that wouldn't have been here had they not been kept in this building. I had a lady come in, for example, about 2-3 years ago. She must have been 100. And she said, she came in, she said to me,
"Hey, you know," she went, "have you still got the fireplaces?" I thought she meant the ones in the back room.
Right.
I said, "Yes, we've still got the old copper places." She went, "No, she went, the one upstairs in the living quarters." And I was like,
wow.
And I'm thinking, well, the only people who know that is myself, because I run the place and I've lived here.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean? She went, is it still the tunnel in the cellar? And we've got like what used to be the old tunnel system through town. We've still got part of it in the cellar here.
Wow.
It's been conned off. I'll show you if you like.
Yeah, sure.
I said, do you mind me asking? I said, how do you know? She went, I grew up here in World War II.
It's unbelievable.
So my mum was a landlady, and I was like, again, you don't get that, do you know what I mean? Someone coming in who grew up, it's not still alive from World War II. And
yeah.
It's like, my mum was
to
a landlady
remember
here.
it all.
And I was like, that's craziness. So I actually took her around the entire building, and she was like welling up, just looking at the walls and things. I used to hide in that corner, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Unbelievable. So
it's the history of the walls talk in different places. I mean, you don't get history like this anymore.
These pubs. These pubs are absolutely worth it. And me and myself, Rob, we've been around the whole of Manchester. We've drank in some wonderful pubs today. But tell us about the recent thing that's going on. So our simple understanding is that Heineken own this pub as Paris Star Inns.
Yeah, so effectively, when we took the pub, it was a company called Punch Tavern with the brewery.
Yeah,
so
I know.
They owned the building.
Yeah.
In 2017, 2018, Star Pubs and Bars, which is a leasing arm of Heineken, bought Punch Tavern Holdings. So they kind of bought everything. So they became our landlord effectively.
Okay.
At that point, obviously COVID hit, everywhere shut down for nearly 2 years.
Yeah.
Us included. A lot of pubs didn't make it back after COVID because you had things like rents and stuff. So because we went free of time, it's called market rent only. So effectively, you paid around £240,000, I think it was, to come away from your brewery basically.
Yeah.
So instead of buying your beer and paying so much rent, you paid more rent, but you could buy your beer from anybody.
Right. Okay.
The idea behind that is that you should, say in a 5-year period, start to see it works better in your favour.
Of course.
Breweries charged you kind of double and then some for your beers.
Yeah.
So we did that, it was fine, but it turned out that part and parcel of doing that was that, according to the brewery, when we were shut, we didn't have the same concessions as Thai breweries, as Thai pubs. So the Thai pubs got an email saying, as you close, you can't afford to pay your rent, so we'll only take 10% off you. And you can pay it back when you reopen. We got, oh no, you pay your rent in full, and you pay it back right now, please. So when we reopened in 2021, we owed them something like £180,000.
Oh my goodness!
And they wanted it like now.
Right.
So we did get a concession of about 3 months. If we paid it all up front, we got a concession for 3 months, which again sounds like helping you out, but where are you finding 180 grand from? No one has that kind of money.
No.
But luckily the owners put it in themselves to keep us going. So we did that, and that was because we had an MP called Lucy Powell who mediated between us and Heineken.
Yeah.
And the understanding there was that they said, if they cover all the rent and get it sorted, we can all sit down, move on together as partners and get a new lease sorted and we're all good. So we did that, and then they gave us an eviction notice, which was fun.
So basically, now I've been to Poland, I've been all over Europe, and Heineken. If you speak to Polish people, especially people in the beer industry in Poland, breweries have just been bought and shut and literally bought up. We're now seeing it here in our own shores. We're now seeing it in the UK, and I would love. If it's possible to show me around the pub, would be fantastic. Are you going to come round, Rob, as well? Are you sure?
I was saying to you before about the Peterloo Massacre.
Yeah.
So there's painted depictions on the walls as you come through here.
Yeah.
So you can see you've got these old paintings here. These were commissioned by the previous owners. But the thing that I quite find funny is that we get quite a following for United fans when they're playing at home.
Yeah.
So I think the old owners were United fans as well. If you have a look, for example, Eric Cantona's kind of super.
Yes.
Bobby Charlton's another one, things like that. So it's kind of a nice mix of the old and new.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I got it. And the ceilings are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Again, all original tiling.
Yeah. So what we're walking through, what do you think the intentions are of Heineken? What do you think they want to do?
They say on paper that they just want to take this pub back and run it themselves. My argument to that is that if that was the case, what it'll do is go into what they call their Just That Talent brand, and that is a franchised, self-employed leasing arm.
Yeah.
So my argument is, if you just want to run this pub and release it out to somebody else, why not just renew my lease, our lease? Continue doing that. If we've already got a working relationship and we already make the business work well, Why do you not want to do that?
Yeah.
My issue there
The
is
person with the passion.
Exactly.
The person with
and
the
I
passion.
think it's because our lease, because of the type of lease we have, is a 10-year renewable lease.
Right.
And I think it's that that's causing them the issue, because if they give us a 10-year lease, they can't do anything with it.
No.
They're just that talent leases and not that long.
Right.
Plus as well, with just that talent lease, from my understanding, you are 100% tied into Heineken's products, and they control kind of what you do. Even though no one from Heineken would actually be opening or closing the doors,
Yeah.
or changing the barrels or anything like that.
Yeah.
It'd be a self-employed party with their own limited company.
Right.
So it's a bit of a strange one. I personally think there's more to it. I don't think if it was about the pub itself, I think he'd be stupid not to look at what's already working first.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're not willing to do that gives me alarm bells. I think there's more to it. Couldn't tell you what that is, but I think there's definitely more to it than they're letting on.
Is it a listed building?
This is grade 2 listed, Jack.
It's grade 2 listed. So that's one straw of hope, I suppose.
It is, but again, there was a pub years ago called Tommy Ducks.
Yeah.
And in 1993, that got torn down.
Yeah.
The landlord turned up the day after. This pub wasn't there anymore.
Right.
It was a grade 2 listed building. They got a fine.
Right.
And if you're such a big company and they go, oh, well, you're going to get a fine.
Yeah.
If you are looking, for example, to say get rid of the pub and sell that land off, I'm not saying that's what they're doing here, but if you take, for example, Tommy Ducks, the land sold for millions.
Of course.
And the fine was thousands. So
yeah.
you're not going to care.
It's not right. So I would like to see as much of this.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 back rooms, got vaults as such.
Yeah.
So this one we call this one the red room. So it's obviously all cocktail tables.
Yeah. Wonderful, beautiful, beautiful.
Each of the pictures is all different parts of old Manchester, including all the old pubs and things that you don't get anymore.
Yeah, no, it's wonderful. Fireplaces, little snooks, little areas of it, and ordering the beer from the back as well, which is just wonderful. You can order here and wonderful. Yeah.
So this one's got our Jack Daniels centric room.
Yeah.
Again,
Look at
old
this.
wheel fireplaces. So from October time onwards,
Yeah.
they get put on, so you get a nice kind of open fire.
Yeah. Yeah, this has that kind of like York, this lovely kind of like this painted in history.
Down there you've got the main cellar.
Yeah.
And the later but again, even things like this, like the old saloon doors.
I mean, that's
as silly as this sounds. People come in.
Yeah.
And they ask about the toilets, but you don't get these types of.
No, they're wonderful, aren't they? They're
you just
big,
don't get them.
big urinals. Yeah.
It sounds really silly, but people genuinely come in asking about the toilets. They're like, oh, you just don't get this anymore. They go crazy for it.
Yeah.
Sorry. So then out the back here, we've got
I see. This is the problem here, Nick. You got this wonderful building here, and then you have this.
Exactly.
This is exactly. This is bordering you closer and
soon
closer.
That's all you're going to have.
Yeah.
I remember, say, 3 years ago, I think there was 3 of them. Now I think I counted 7 the other day.
Yeah.
In the past 3 years that have gone up, and it's just going to be one after another.
One after another.
It's soon you'll go. Like the thing I love about this pub is that you can walk. So the start of the tram tracks in Piccadilly.
Yeah.
You can stand, say, Princess Street, look down, and you can see us clear as day.
Yes.
Right down the end of the tram tracks.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like, wherever you are in that kind of town, you can always use us as a landmark. You're like, oh, the BP's there, great. You know what, you can see it. If this gets gone, you're just going to see a wall of grey. It's just going to be grey.
It's just going to be great. And this is the point. This is why I'm making this video, because I can see this encroaching. I can see these buildings encroaching. And
the developer bought the car park at the side of us here and proposed a 20-storey apartment block right on the corner of us. And we were like, absolutely not.
No.
Not a chance.
No.
Strangely, that seems to be the same time that Heineken decided what to take the pub back.
Of course.
Coincidental, maybe. But,
well, it would be awful. So the cellar you would, the underground cellar you're going to show me. That would be wonderful to see. I mean, look at the balustrades here on the staircase. It's just absolutely wonderful. So these were you were mentioning earlier tunnels to.
Yeah, so they used to have the interconnecting tunnels in the city centre.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
So again, this is just an old traditional cellar.
Yeah, down on the ground here. RSJ's on everything up. This is perhaps maybe many years ago there would have been a brewery down here, maybe brewing their own beer.
I was talking to an historian about 6 months ago, and actually what he thought used to be down here was people used to live in the cellars.
Really, they used to live down
That's
here.
like saying, so for example, if you have a look there, there's what like an old style fireplace fit in there.
Of course,
And he said what
yeah.
You would have had. He said in the Victorian era, you would have had workers who would have just bedded down in here. So
Yeah.
you had like 16 to 18 people.
Light a fire.
Just in beds, just
Yeah.
with a little fire in the back. That's why each one has got almost like a little fireplace stuck up.
Well, yeah. Look at that. Yeah, fireplace down below.
For a standard cellar, you wouldn't have it being hot, so
You wouldn't need it.
So
No.
at the time there, they used it as
Like
living
servants' quarters or
Exactly.
that sort of thing. And here we are with this door.
Pop your head in there.
My goodness me! Wow.
Careful. But you'll
Oh.
see it's been cordoned off on both sides, but that's the part of the old tunnel system from Manchester.
Wow. Let's get in here. This is well. Can I? Well, do you have a light on your phone? It's just you can feel it's cold in here. As soon as you get in here, it's a little. Look at this.
Well, yeah, so that way, for example, would have took you into towards the Midland Hotel.
Yeah.
And then this way would go straight back down, straight for the back of us, towards the juries.
So yeah, you can see this like an arch ceiling, and yeah, of course, tunneling systems. But what you will not get watching this video is I can feel it's about 5-6 degrees colder.
Yeah.
It's definitely, it's got that kind of like that in the floor kind of like vibe about it. Unbelievable. Well, thank you very much for this. To show it, to show the building, to show the.
Well, the thing is with these buildings, once
Yeah.
they're gone, they're gone. You don't get them back anymore.
No, you will not.
Like,
No.
The owners of this place, took it on as what they always say, the custodians of it, because
Yeah.
they take it on to stop them getting smashed up. and
Absolutely,
shut down.
yeah.
As a pub, it's not making shed tons of money. It never will.
Yeah.
But it makes enough to do okay. And without someone like myself and my business partners in place, people who care about
It's the
pubs,
passion.
It's just going to get.
It's that
I
wonderful
went to town
passion.
for work, and there's so many old pubs that are now shop fittings and
Yep.
pet shops.
It's
And
heartbreaking.
You can see what used to be the old pub
Yeah.
on the outside.
Yeah.
And then you look through and you're like, oh, they've done another
Yeah,
bit.
it's like a Debenhams or something, or
Exactly.
something. Yeah.
And, once you get rid of pubs like this, there's nowhere to go anymore. Soon it'll be skyscraper after skyscraper with hundreds of people living there, but with nowhere to go.
And then my argument with that is in 50 years' time, they could just replace the skyscraper. They could just go,
Exactly.
let's get rid of it, build something
Don't
else.
get me wrong, progress happens, I understand that, but
Yeah.
there's got to be a balance between, things you want to keep putting up
Yeah.
and keeping some of the history of Manchester alive.
Wonderful. I visited 20 pubs today in Manchester, and this is the most accommodating. Thank you very much for your accommodation, Alan. And the most wonderful pub. Underground doorways into tunneling systems is just. I'm all over that. I'm all over that. Yeah, of course. That like YouTube. That like YouTube thing is absolutely all over that. But thank you very much. I mean, look at this staircase popping up. I bet you have. And straight onto like a marble floor. But wonderful. Thank you very much, Alan. And can I shake your hand and wish you the very best with what you're doing?
On the 17th of June, so we'll know within a month what our situation is. I just hope that we get a judge who effectively loves Manchester's heritage and as much as we do, and hopefully we can keep this going.
This video will be out before that, and I will put this out there as much as I possibly can too. Thank you, Alan. Thank you very much.
Come on down for a pint.
I will. Let's go and have a beer. Cheers. So that's it then. That's at the end of my time in. I'm actually in Yorkshire. I stayed in Yorkshire with Rob. I stayed at Rob's place. It's Sunday morning. We've had 2 full days. 1 full day at the breweries. 2nd full day at the pubs. You can see my ears are a little bit wiry. My eyes are a little bit baggy. But what a beautiful morning in Yorkshire this morning. Absolutely fantastic. Look at this. The hills there in the background. Sunshine. I've just been over the spa over there. I've got myself a nice cold can of Coke, and I'm going to get myself to the train station now and drink this can of Coke before my train comes. I'm going to make my way from Yorkshire. I'm going to make my way then all the way to Bradford. Get to Bradford interchange. I then go from Bradford to Manchester. Change of Bradford when I get to Manchester. Of course, get off at Manchester. I'm making a right mess of this. I'm going then from Manchester to Cardiff and then Cardiff back to Barry. So it's 9 o'clock this morning. It's 9 o'clock right now. There's a lovely old mill there or something. Fred Dibner type chimney over there. I bet he worked on that. And it's 9 o'clock in the morning now. I'll probably get home about 4 o'clock tonight. So full day's travelling with a can of Coke. So yeah, I'm in Shipley. I'm in Shipley, make my way to Bradford, Bradford to Manchester, Manchester back to Cardiff, Cardiff back to Barry. So I hope you liked the video. Please comment, please subscribe. Thanks very much to Rob. Rob was brilliant. Thanks very much to all the bar owners who were very nice to us, very accommodating, that's the word. And a big shout out to Paul at Cloudwater. Paul at Cloudwater was just such a lovely chap, he really was. And everybody involved. Hope you liked the video. Boom, cheers.